I'm starting with dragon fruit.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Starting with dragon fruit. Hippie's got another theory tonight he wants to work with that I'm really excited about, so we'll be going over that in a little bit. But how is
Hey,
everybody doing tonight? I figured it'd be these are fun, bringing back some old flavors and testing them out. Gives me a chance to do more than just single flavor test stuff. It may actually mix with them. Maybe Hippie
that's
can
right.
help us some stuff in here when we go through this because he's got probably the most experience here dealing with some of these older flavors.
That's right.
Not Paul, I love you.
Wait a minute, no. There you
Oh,
go.
yeah, you got to do the
Yeah,
proper
I,
way.
yeah. Get regal
Fingers all
with
closed together.
Hey, I can do my down low camera and go completely frozen.
it. Yeah.
So I got all ready. I was going to mix my recipe live instead of mixing it before the show. And I wound up mixing it right before the show. That's why I missed the time by a couple minutes. But my down low camera won't work because there's an update. So, yay. So,
So,
oh,
James.
who's in chat so far? Dave Lloyd's in early. Oh, you won again, Dave. You didn't get knocked out this week. Won 3 times over. Lady Liberty was in early.
Rocky in the house.
Wait a
So
minute.
Rocky.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a heart for Paul, but I don't see Paul. So Paul, you must have said something before the stream and it didn't show up.
No, but I knew he was here because he's right there.
But yeah, but he's there. He's not in chat. But whatever.
Yeah, so I said it before you got a chat. Whatever, fuck off.
Mallory Gates, good to see you, Mallory. Tabitha, good to see you. I love Tabitha's always got like the flowers and stuff in there. Let's see, Swaggy. So Swaggy's done some serious updates to the site. Go check it out. Plus, there's a big sale going on. I made a huge order last night, actually.
I got a big old bottle of banana and marshmallow raw and
Yep.
pumpkin because it's coming pumpkin season.
James Rivera,
Ah!
or as you know, James Rivera is here. So the Buick's in the house, according to like you know certain people in the community that like to pick on him. Larry, Doxy, hey Doxy.
You look like a kid in a candy store there, Cassie.
Oh, she
Your
was
I
also
eyebrows are
want
going up
pumpkin.
and down it's like banana.
Rocky Tooney.
Yeah.
Like, no
Linda,
joke.
Linda.
My favorite VSO flavor is banana raw, marshmallow raw, and butter raw.
There's Paul,
What was the
Canadian
last one?
Vapor.
What was the last one?
Hey,
Butter raw.
Kerplop.
Oh,
Butter,
butter roll.
butter raw.
Oh yeah.
Kerplop. Yeah, it's good to see all of you. I see some recipes tonight already. I've seen one by Rocky here.
Awesome, Doxy. You won't be disappointed. That's like the best banana
Oh,
ever.
yeah, the banana and the butter. It's like
Nothing compares to either one of them.
no.
Nothing.
I mean, I was fairly happy with VTA, but
Until
then
we got the butter raw
the
VSO.
butter raw came in. It's like it's freaking real butter. This isn't
Yep.
margarine. It's not oily. It's butter. It's like
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, those three are like staples. So I can vouch for the fact I bought some pretty damn big bottles of all of them last night. So
And
yeah,
of course, the marshmallow raw is an actual like marshmallow. So it's like
some people aren't getting
so
that though. So
gooey,
again,
fluffy.
taste is subjective, so it's possible.
Well, to me, it's like an actual
Right,
marshmallow. So,
right. But I just want to point out that some people aren't getting that out of it. I mean, I do. I get real full marshmallow, which I've been searching for because all of them have like one aspect. Either they're gooey or they're a little bit of dry and a little bit of the vanilla, but it's never all of it. And this in here for me, marshmallow raw for me is one of the most authentic. So
Swaggy's like, I'm not sure how I feel about the discussion about my banana.
wrong banana swaggy. Get your head out of the gutter.
Your banana's comparable to Limp Biscuit.
hey,
Rocky said it's soft.
your banana extreme is right here. See, look at that. Gonna put. You want to get really bad? Banana extreme. Yep, that tastes good. It
Oh,
really
God.
does. That banana Oreo, I love that.
Hey,
Yeah.
Daniel.
Yeah, the banana's not.
I mean, the extreme isn't bad. It gets a little runty.
Yeah.
The raw doesn't. The raw is just like a
Oh,
banana, but
oh
It's
God.
I
weird.
don't even.
It's a weird thing for me. I get a little runty off the extreme. If I turn up the OG, it goes runty. If I turn it up to where I want it. But up to 2% on the raw, it's just like freaking eating a banana. It's like that one there's the one I love.
Mallory is cursing you again, hippie.
Yeah.
Mallory is damning you again.
I mean, I just cursed the existence of. I'm sorry,
All right.
but it's a good bait. It's a damn good bait.
So I'll have to fix this quick. You're going to have a quick black screen while I fix it. But we should be all set after that. And there. So we got Rocky played along here tonight with Jacked Up Straw Melon. So it's jackfruit TPA at 2%.
Oh, shit.
There you go. That's one's not used very often anymore.
Oh, shit.
Strawberry TPA 4%. Although that is used more often than you'd think, it's still less than it used to be. And sweet guava from Cap at 2, and then watermelon TPA at 5. This is like all old school flavorings right here. And then super sweet from Cap at a half. So he's got what the heck kind of 3D image is that thing? That thing looks like it's gonna bite somebody. That's a crazy looking watermelon. I pulled out some forgotten flavors I haven't used in quite a while and went for straw melon type mix, but with added jackfruit and guava mix for today's show. That actually sounds really interesting. Speaking of, actually, just because of with that picture, I gotta say, I gotta ask Hippie a question live, and this is something for anybody who gardens. Remember, I got those volunteer plants.
Yeah, what did you find out?
Can a melon cross with a zucchini?
Yes.
Okay, because we had a zucchini that tasted kind of melony and it was kind of gross. So, just it was not good, and it didn't grow elongated. It grew more like a melon-ish shape, but it was definitely 100% zucchini by looks, texture. But then we went to eat it. It's like, ugh.
Probably something happened during growing. Maybe didn't get enough water for a period or something.
Yeah, cross-pollinating is what Hippie was saying.
Yeah.
It
Yes,
had a
because
melon
it's in
flavor.
his compost pile with all his other seeds and stuff.
Yeah, grew off the compost pile and over onto the yard. So
Now, did you have like your melons and zucchini and all that planted close together?
They all grew together because of the compost pile. It was all seeds.
Yeah,
in the
we
compost
didn't
pile.
plant
But
them.
I mean,
It's just
before.
we've never
No,
grown them
there
here.
was nothing
Were they
planted.
even?
We've never grown them here.
Oh, that's just what y'all bought from the store and ate and threw the.
Yeah,
leftovers?
yeah, exactly.
I got you.
And they grew from. That's what the compost heap. It's just vegetable compost. So
Well, you never know about things that you buy from the store because they might not grow true because of the cross pollination and genetics. Like I had mentioned, I tried to grow some collard greens last year from Bonnie Plants, and they genetically modify them to where they will not grow seeds now. So you can't grow a collard plant, let it seed out, save the seeds, because there are none. It won't produce any seeds.
yep, that's the problem
So-
with banana trees now too. Bananas, same problem.
Yep.
Yeah,
yeah.
Doxy, it is streaming excellent connection at 1080, so I don't know what's going on. But no, there's something weird, and seeing that picture from Rocky with that weird looking melon made me think about the melon. I figured, hey, you know what? Why not a gardening tip while we're at this, along with everything else from Hippie?
I don't know. To me, that melon had a hole in it, and it looks like somebody was doing something nasty with it.
It looks like it's teeth, so maybe that's the melon from the movie Teeth. It's the melon version of the movie.
I got a recipe if I can share one real quick.
Oh yeah, sure you can.
Okay. Now
We don't have time for that.
we don't, we don't have no time for it, huh? Okay. Now This is a remix of someone else's recipe. Um, I did a video of it back in, hold on, let's see here, 2018. So this is an older recipe, but it's just something you don't see too often. The jackfruit, for instance. Okay. All right, here we go. All right. Juicy fruit gum. Okay. This is one of those mind game recipes that will mess with your mind.
So it's a lot like
Literally.
Rocky's recipe.
Okay. You got banana flavor art at 1%, golden pineapple capella at 1%, jackfruit TPA at 3, juicy orange capella at 1, pear from flavor art at 1, and super sweet capella at 0.5%. And there's the old juicy fruits from all the different years, 1905 and so forth. Ain't that neat how they changed the wrapper through all the years? Finally, in 1957, they came up with the yellow juicy fruit wrapper. And the jackfruit was the secret ingredient in juicy fruit. That's the secret ingredient, is the jackfruit. There's my old, I think this was from the original guy who did the recipe, Juicy Fruit, and then I redid it. And, got to give credit to DIY E-Liquid. That guy, he's not around anymore. He used to be from Malaysia or somewhere back in the day. But he was another one of those good old mixers. But yeah, and he was the one who first came up with, "Hey, I'm a flavor compounder." That title, "I'm a flavor compounder. I mix." He was the first one I ever heard say that. But yeah, that's an old school recipe there. Juicy fruit, man, and it's a good one, man. You could bake that one all day long.
Ew,
Hey, Addie.
Tim. Hi, Addie.
What's up, Addie?
Ah,
Tim, you're gross.
Well,
mm,
I'm just testing mine here, and I'm trying to get the wick saturated with it, but because Dave has 3, and honestly, you said only 2 of them, only one of them really turned out good so far.
Well,
Huh?
for so far. So who
I'd say-
knows?
Because
We'll
I say
see.
all 3 look
We'll see.
pretty
We'll see.
good. All 3 look pretty good. All right. So these are old school flavors, so I'm still trying to figure this out here, but I made a maple frosted donut. Now what I did was I went to TPA, knowing TPA is some of the older flavors I haven't really played with too much that I had. And I wound up getting out the Frosted Donut DX TPA and the maple syrup TPA. Now I added fluffy white cake and glazed donut to kind of fill out the donut a little bit, because I even just from testing it quickly on my knuckle, I could kind of tell that this donut's not quite up to par with what we got for donuts now. The DX. And I'm still not. It's still like kind of an off flavor. I'm almost thinking that might be what I'm getting a little bit of an offness from right now. But yeah, fluffy white cake Wonder Flavors at 1.5. Frosted Donut DX TPA at 3. Glazed Donut Wonder Flavors at 1.5. Maple Syrup TPA at 2. And Super Sweet Pearl at 1 to try and get that maple to pop, which it's not really popping like I'd hoped. See, I think we gotten spoiled, because now we have that maple syrup candy. You can throw in anything, it'll just pop your maple syrup flavor above everything. So it's kind of like, yeah. So on notes, I got Resurrection and TPA flavors from long ago. Let's see how they hold up. The jury's still out, but I got to see after Steep how this turns out.
yeah, I was just thinking that too, Linda. What about Maple Bar?
Maple Bar from Flavora is actually really good. Yeah, it is.
Now, I'm wondering if are you getting maybe the off note from that DX?
I think I am.
You should be like me. Remember Big Country, and of course Daytime Frank and Vaping Trucker. All of us used to use glazed donut from TPA a lot, and you would bury that oily off note with other flavorings. See, the flavors you got in that recipe might be a little too weak. That frosted donut's probably coming up higher, pushing higher, you're getting like an oily note.
Getting an off note, and I'm thinking it's at DX.
Yeah, that's
I'm
probably what it is.
thinking it's at DX. I don't think that flavoring holds up. I don't think it's even close to on par. At least not off the shake. It might steep. I mean, sometimes they surprise you. The old ones used to require a long steep process, so it
That's
might
right.
steep in. But for now, not
Kind of
saying I'm a
rough,
fan
huh?
of that, and I'm not getting the potent maple I've gotten used to when we play around with the other ones. Like Linda was saying, the maple bar, or if we get the maple syrup candy. And what was the combo? There's even VSO maple, although the VSO maple is more like a sugary maple. And
Yeah,
yeah,
I
and
find
I'm not getting that off this maple syrup. Like Dave and Paul, you guys know, we live up in the north. Maple syrup has a distinct taste. I'm not getting
yeah,
that. This is like Aunt Jemima's or
No,
something.
it's fake.
Yeah,
It's fake. It's fake.
yeah,
It's just yeah.
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 Unfortunately, I'm getting kind of fake maple
Yeah, like
taste.
like Linda's saying, use that 1.5% for the frosting part of it.
For the
Yeah, I was
DX
hoping,
donut.
but I didn't. But I do get a little bit of some kind of cakiness out of it. So I was kind of worried about just trying to use it as a frosted. But that's also why I added the glazed donut in there as well, and to try and help that weird taste I could kind of almost taste it even off the knuckle testing it. I added the fluffy white cake because I didn't think it would hold up, but I think it's more off than I wanted. So I think without that, I could kind of accept the maple syrup being a little bit weird.
Play-Doh, yeah, that's the note you get.
Play-Doh, yes, that is it.
Play-Doh,
That
yeah,
is it.
that's
It's Play-Doh.
yeah. You
Yeah,
get that glazed
that
donut with TPA as well, but if you bury it with other flavorings, it'll take that Play-Doh note away from it. Some people
that
get a more of a Play-Doh note than other people as well too. So
that would be a good description, almost like homemade Play-Doh, where you make it out of flour type Play-Doh.
yeah,
Yeah, that is what that is.
it's Play-Doh.
Maybe it'll steep a
I
little
couldn't
bit. I
quite
don't know.
pinpoint. I remember what it's called.
I couldn't remember either. I was like, I know that what that tastes like. We've tasted stuff like this before, and it's like
Yeah.
Play-Doh. Yeah, that's it.
Now, we were the kids that used to eat Play-Doh, right, Tim?
Well, yeah, you're a kid, especially
Yeah,
when you had the homemade kind is made out of
I
flour. It's like,
know.
hey, you can eat
Right?
this. What's that taste like? Why do you think I know what leather tastes like? Had one of those,
Yeah.
you got the real frilly leather jackets as a kid. My father rode Harleys, so he had his. I had my own, smaller version. You're a kid, you chew on that shit. Yeah.
You know, I get for me, I get a lot of off notes from the DXs, like
Yep,
peanut
I do too.
butter. Yeah, I've tried quite a few of them just to see, and I get a lot of off notes. I can't do them.
Peanut
You
butter is
know
one
the
of the ones
best,
that's the least offensive, but does have an off note. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
best DX that TPA ever came out with was hazelnut.
Yep.
Oh,
I had to mix it.
Hazelnut.
I had to use
Heck,
that
oh my God, that's the best one.
when we did
I haven't
the
tried.
Kinder bars. There was a lot of people that use that hazelnut, and it is a good hazelnut.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there were old flavors. I had them, Linda, so that's what it was. Dust them off, see how they work. Frosted donut for me so far is not a win. Maple syrup, jury's out. Depends on if you don't mind. If you didn't grow up in the north, you're probably fine with it. It isn't hitting the spot for me because I make my own maple syrup, the real stuff right out of a tree. So for me, it's not working. But yeah, it might work for Swaggy. Swaggy and I were just having this conversation. And he doesn't really like maple syrup, so it might work for
Yeah.
him.
I get like a nasty off note from the peanut butter.
Do you get like a dirty, almost dirty note?
Yeah, yeah.
a lot of people. That's common. That's common with that one.
But I mean, Linda likes it. Steve-O likes it.
Rocky.
No to DX.
No, the DX ain't bad.
Yeah, some people like it. That's yeah, that's cool. Just for me, it's not.
That's funny, Rocky. That's funny.
It's not a winner.
See, I like the DX peanut butter, like in the cheesecakes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you add a cream with it, it does help with that dirtiness too. But I'm just, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can't remember. When we tested, I don't think that went away. The Play-Doh, did it? When doesn't go away, does it? Hippie, do you remember? Does it fade? I don't think it fades.
On which one? On which one are you
The
talking
frosted donut, that Play-Doh.
That like the recipe you have right there, it'll probably stick around for 2 weeks before it'll finally calm down. Then it might taste halfway decent. You're gonna have to let that one steep for like 2 weeks.
All right, I'll give it a try. See how it turns out, because that is really throwing me off. It does kind of taste like raw flour, kind of.
Yeah.
Play-Doh-y.
Yeah. Let it steep.
Yeah, that doesn't taste good at all.
Oh, you knuckled it?
Oh,
Yeah,
I did.
Oh,
I did too.
God,
I did too.
no.
I did too.
Oh,
That's
oh.
why. That's why I
Oh.
knuckled it, and that's after at first, and I was like, "This needs more donut something." So I threw the
I
fluffy
should've
white cake and
told
glazed
you,
donut in there.
Paul.
It doesn't even taste like a donut.
No, it doesn't. No.
It tastes like shit.
Yeah.
It's Paul Hippie. He knuckles everything,
Oh my God.
even tobaccos.
Yeah, you should have seen his face when he knuckled tobacco.
I knuckle tobaccos.
Oh,
Daniel told me to do it.
Well, yeah, we're all gonna tell you to do it. But doesn't mean it's a good idea. And Dave, let me know when you're ready, because I do have three for
jump off a
you.
bridge, Paul.
pull it
would
up
you
when
do
it comes up, Tim. I'll start reading it.
Okay, I'll get it in just a second. I'm just seeing if nothing new yet. Okay.
It depends on what's down below.
See,
Daniel
We got
Daniel
like
said to me, if you
10
want to
second
ride with
lag
the big
time.
boys, you
Yeah.
gotta knuckle
yeah, nobody does it.
them.
There we go. Okay, so of the three I made, I think this off the shake is the best. Citrus gummy, blackcurrant gummy candy, Wonder flavors at 2.03, lemon gummy candy, Wonder flavors at 1.16, lime gummy candy at Wonder flavors at 1.16, meringue Wonder flavors at 1.74. And I threw the meringue in there because I was scared I'd get a nasty throat hit from all the citrus. Orange gummy candy, Wonder flavors at 1.01. Strawberry sparkling Wonder flavors at 2.32, and super sweet Perulum at 0.58.
Okay, leave that up there for a second. I got a question for you, Dave, on that recipe.
Okay.
Why in the world do you have like 2.03, 1.16, 1 point? You see what I'm saying? Why are you?
Yeah. I'd like to say it's a tribute to Lumi.
Okay.
he over dripped, under dripped. Yeah.
And the reality is, I theory crafted the recipe at a certain percentage of total flavoring, and I thought, that's probably too high. So I went back and I just lowered all the percentages, and then I played with the super sweet. Well, actually, I left it the same. So that's why it's like that.
I like to use some meringue in here.
Yeah, and that black currant gummy candy, I've got that one. That's one of the new flavorings I got in. I have not tested it yet.
It smells so good, and the lime gummy
in that.
Good, and the lime gummy candy, the scent of that. Oh my God, it smells so good. So I think if I was gonna go back and redo this, I'd probably drop the black currant gummy candy and up the lime gummy candy a bit.
Is the strawberry even present?
Not yet.
That strawberry is a very unique strawberry, though, Heavy. Very unique flavor.
I've got it. I haven't tested it yet because I'm testing all the VSOs right now.
That one there, definitely single flavor test it first. Because you're going to think, well, okay, this is different. I have to use this different. Definitely. Yeah. It's
that looks interesting.
It does look
It
interesting.
tastes
Using a lot of the new gummies that didn't necessarily work gummy by themselves, but maybe this combination will work really nice. And that meringue, I think, will help with some of those off notes we're getting. Like really syrupy. Like that blackcurrant gummy candy is really a syrupy blackcurrant.
Hey, Adam. I'm tasting the black
Uh,
currant. I just dripped it.
Hey, Adam.
Orale.
You know, it's good, and it tastes like some candy I've had in the past, and I can't remember for the life of me which one. But it tastes pretty good.
Okay.
Right.
If
What's
someone
up,
wants to
Adam?
mix it, play with it, God bless.
Here
How
we
you
go.
doing this evening, Adam?
It's balls deep in Minecraft.
Oh,
Forgot it was Tuesday.
You want to pull up the next one, Tim? I'll go through
It's
it.
already up.
oh,
Okay. There's a wicked lag time, that's why.
yeah.
Okay, there we go. So Shangri-La, Paradise Lost. Now, this is probably why off the shake it's nothing special because of too much cream, too much milk and shit.
And it's all TPA, long steepers.
Yeah. So banana cream TPA at 4, blueberry extra TPA at 4, dairy milk TPA at 2, super sweetener by TPA at 0.5, sweet cream TPA at 2, and whipped cream TPA at 2.
Damn, that brings back some
And
memories.
every
Dave.
cream there, I'm
God.
seeing 2 weeks in my head at least for every
Yes,
cream there.
yes.
Yeah.
But that's like one of my old school mixes right there.
Is it really?
And every day I love every flavoring in that mix right there.
Well, see, every one of those flavors I've never used.
Oh my God. You need blueberry wild added in there.
You know what? Blueberry Wild I do use. So I just wanted to stick to the flavorings I wasn't using. Because
Oh,
we,
I got you. I got
honest to God, we could do 10 episodes like this and
I
not
know.
even scratch the surface of
Well,
flavors. that are just
that's why I
sitting
did
around.
do 2 because I know there's a few others I really want to get. I just figured I'd grab some random TPA out of there and start for today. But there's one specific one I'm working on and got to build. I want it to be really good for Saturday show. But yeah, that looks interesting. But yeah, those are all like 2 week steepers at least for every cream
Yeah,
in
because
there.
I tried dripping it and it was there. So it needs time.
With that much cream and all TPA, I wouldn't even be surprised if it takes a month.
We'll see. I mean, I normally don't mix anything that's going to take a month.
Normally, but that's old school flavors, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this
That's
one too, Dave. I like this one.
All right, pull it up. I'll wait for the crazy lag time.
That'll teach you not to use slimming percentages.
Okay. The land and flavors time forgot. So Banoffee by Decadent Vapes at 2.5, Creme Anglais Decadent Vape at 2, Super Sweetener TPA at 1, and Toffee Decadent Vapes at 3. Again, it tasted pretty like nothing off the shake. We'll see what happens in a couple of weeks.
That toffee's kind of a little bit of a puncher out the gate. I think it settles in, but I'm not 100% sure.
It wasn't punchy at all.
No,
It wasn't off the shake. It wasn't punchy. We'll see what happens in a couple of weeks.
I single flavored that. It seemed like it might be a punchy one. Well, that looks good, Dave. I like this. It's simple, but and Decadent Vapes. I got a bunch of them I need to work with too. I haven't played with. Maybe
I have a whole Tupperware container of them. I never ever use them.
exactly.
Ever. So, I don't.
What was
Which begs the question: why did I buy them?
What's the
I bought
black something? Starts with black. Like a candy or gummy or something like that. That Black Drops by Decadent Vapors is one of the ones that Net Reality and them talked me into getting, and I still haven't played with it yet.
Profile of it. What's the B?
That's a good question. I think it's some kind of candy.
At current candy? Because that's very...
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, Steve-O, that was the first time I used TPA sweetener. And I couldn't even tell you why I bought it, because it's been sitting there for 2 years. I didn't touch it.
Yeah.
The
It's a
flavor
po-
I
It's a
told
power. It's a
them
powerful.
about. Okay, look.
okay.
Here's the flavoring that time forgot. I'm gonna pull it out right now. Okay. This one right. Well, let me get to my damn Zoom so I can see. Hold on. Here we go. Flavor that time forgot. Ethyl maltol from TPA.
I have that.
It's
Candy.
it's also known has cotton candy 10% as well, ethyl maltol 10%. The labels will change, but that's a, if you want to call sweetener a flavoring, well, ethyl maltol. You don't see that in a lot of recipes anymore because it used to mute flavors if you used it too high, because some of the flavorings back in the day already had ethyl maltol in them.
Yep.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
And Black Drops, I put it in chat already, but Black Drops is a black currant and menthol e-liquid flavor. So I just said it. Adam was spot on. Yep.
Thanks,
That
Steven.
shit over there. I'd vape that.
Yep. But no, they yeah, ethyl maltol. I mean, ethyl maltol does have a little bit of flavor to it too. It's not just a clean sweetener. It's kind of a
It's
sweetener.
like cotton
Sponge
candy.
sugar. Sponge sugar.
Sponge
yeah.
sugar.
It's
Yeah.
cotton candy. That's exactly what it is. It tastes like cotton candy, like no flavored cotton candy.
Yeah, if you were to put zero syrup in the cotton candy mix. Pretty much.
Exactly.
Absolutely. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Found me lucky flavor.
Flavor.
Trying to find it everywhere.
That's definitely a good one to bring up, Hippie, because nobody used. I have it. I haven't used it only the first a few times here and there, and other people's recipes. Never really used them for my own.
Yeah.
Exactly, Steve-O. Most people did. When Wonder Flavor's Cotton Candy Jelly Bean dropped, a lot of people kind of. That's when EM kind of like faded a lot. The usage.
Again, it's one of those things, you know. The new always gets all the attention.
Right.
You forget about old stuff.
One of the things that brought this up is Adam and I were talking one night, and I wound up using that TPA chocolate fudge. It's like, it's a little dry, but the flavor is really freaking good. It's like, this is kind
Spot on.
This is a good flavor, but it does have a dryness. So if you add it in a cream or something, I think I made a milkshake or a ice cream or something like that with it, and it turned out really good. But it wouldn't have. It was even then, you could only vape it for so long before you had to like have a massive amount of liquid to drink with it because it did dry you out a little.
What else do I need?
Another flavor, TPA's caramel. That's really good too.
Oh yeah.
I'm with Doxy. A lot of people use EM in custards. I do not like it. I didn't like even the commercial liquids that did it. I'm not a fan of EM in custards.
No, just put super sweet in that shit.
Yeah. Super sweet in a custard
Yep, I agree.
for the win.
All day. Fuck it.
I'd love to get a kitten.
Aw, that's adorable. I want that kitty I showed you earlier, hon.
I want a kitty again.
Just
Period. I'm
stop
missing
using
a
it.
kitty.
It was a
Because
Black
they're-
Panther, an actual Black Panther that someone has as a pet, and they're like, its paws as big
and
as
then
a
when
hand.
the thing grows up and eats you because you didn't feed it on time.
Hope he does.
It probably wouldn't eat me. I'd worry about others in the house.
No.
Wild animals as pets.
Train
No
it
more-
to
no
the
more
cat
kitty.
like you did the bunny.
No more kittens, Dave. Swaggy says.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Animals
swaggy
in
says, I want to
shelters.
go back to this Paul does whatever he's told thing. So when are you going to go and do what Swaggy told you had to do there, Paul?
I have no idea. What's he talking about?
I'm
He
to do
said
have a
earlier
holly
to the
jolly
cat, he
Christmas.
told you to go see that donkey over there. Go stick your finger in its asshole.
Oh, Swag's obsessed with donkey buttholes. I don't know why, but he is.
Who knew?
Yeah, that
So
one time
what
in Tijuana really
That's
set
what
it
to
deep.
do.
That's what it is, yeah. It's that one trip to TJ, man. It fucked them all up in the head.
Oh, kerplop! I'm just like you. I have 6. My food bill for 6 cats is astronomical. Not to mention the litter.
Litter, I was gonna say litter is probably even worse.
Yeah, it's probably 30, 35 bucks a week for litter.
Here's Dave on litter change day. TPA honey. I don't smell anything weird.
No, litter. It's
Oh,
not
God.
litter. It's not litter change day. Tim. It's like every 25
Oh.
minutes I empty the litter.
I don't smell anything weird. There's no
Actually, no,
alcohol.
the litter I got, you don't smell anything, which is amazing for
That-
6 cats.
Yeah, you have to have good litter with multiple cats. Don't cheap out on a litter. It's not worth
No.
it.
Ooh.
Something. What am I missing?
In
Oh no, I
chat,
do have everything. Holy shit.
in chat, we do have a second show coming up. I will even open it up right now. I'll open up a notepad for
I heard that.
suggestions on some old school flavors that
Yeah.
you'd like to see kind of brought back that you think were really good, but you haven't heard of anything in a while. I mean, I'd gladly mix something from a list made that way.
I based my entire recipe around one flavor that I used to fucking love and have not used it in years. So we're about to mix it now. So I'll tell you when I mix it because it might be
okay.
fucking hot trash.
Okay, so I have it over here on the other side that as people come up and as I say it in chat, I will see what I can do if I have the flavor.
There's 11 ingredients in it, by the way.
Oh God.
It's damn sure got to be an old.
No, Lumi. No, 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 no.
Overly complicated.
No.
Lumi, it's
If
not
I
that
had, let's just say, if I had that flavor, I might have tried it in this recipe. So
hey, I have that flavor and I've used that flavor, so I don't need to use that flavor to know what I get out of it.
Yeah, Doxy, it's just old forgotten flavors that don't get used very much anymore. This today and Saturday show.
Yeah. Flavors that I mean, some of these ones I actually want to bring up because if anyone has any that they absolutely love. Lumi, I made one of your mixes there, the Wonder Flavors ones. They're older Wonder Flavors. What was it? The cream cookie thing. That was really good. And those were not really all that new flavors when I remade that. The 2 flavor banger. What is it?
Yeah.
Tonight, Doxy, is pretty much flavorings that we haven't used in a while because of all the newer flavorings that have come out.
You still are,
So
Lumi.
we're going back and pulling out old flavorings that we hardly ever use anymore.
where is?
That are
Dave, that
still
is
good.
fucking gross.
There's nothing wrong with them at all. They're just, there's always new evolving flavorings that are constantly coming out, new lines and all, so it's
I'm
kind
trying
of
to
nice
find
to
it.
go back sometimes and try to get some of the older flavorings because you got them. Why not use them, right?
Ooh, smells like Fritos.
Look, I almost made Cassie puke.
That is fucking gross.
What is it?
One of our cats peed on my wife's toothbrush. She found that fact out after she used the brush.
Oh,
Whoops!
no, no, no,
Yeah.
no.
That's a
You'd
cat for
think
you.
you would smell that when you went to brush your teeth.
Ugh.
I immediately would.
Oh yeah.
Boy, did I laugh. Boy, did I laugh.
Yeah, this is it. This is it, Lumi. This is it. I'm going to show this
Make no
because this was actually
mistakes when you
really good.
This is it.
This is by Lumi. Wonder Shots, the Peach Oats and Cream Edition. That cookie butter Wonder Flavors at 0.67, oatmeal and cream Wonder Flavors at 2.32, and peach and cream Wonder Flavor at 5.14. That is a tasty mix. If you haven't tried that and you have those ingredients, give it a go.
What was the
I've got
last
all
ingredient?
that.
Peach pie and cream?
Peach pie
Yeah.
and cream. Yep. Peach
Oh
pie
yeah,
and
that
cream.
makes sense.
Which
I have
peach-
one of her Wonder Shot recipes ready
I
to
may
go.
have made that recipe before, actually.
Let me.
I have too. That's a good one right there.
It is, and that peach pie and cream is not that new a flavor. That's been around for a long time now.
Yeah, matter of fact, I got that in one of my peach ice cream with a waffle cone. I've got that in one of the versions, that peach pie and cream.
Yeah, she just pointed out it's 3 years old. It's hard to believe that 2020 was 3 years ago, isn't it?
I know, right?
Wow.
Hey Tim, if you can do a search for Lumi's Wonder Shot Maple, that looks like a banging recipe, and I'm gonna mix it like any day now.
Ah, shit, the scale's freaking out.
Wonder Shot Maple, the V2 or 1?
I've got the one, I believe. I think I think so. Let me see. Adapted from just Wonder Shot Maple. No V1, no V2.
Okay, yeah, so that'd be the V1. Okay. So Wonder Shot Maple, what you got here? Butter Pecan Pie, Wonder Flavors, yum, 1.74. French Vanilla Thick, Wonder Flavors, 0.39. Maple Syrup Candy, 1.37. Roasted Pecans and Cream at 0.22. Vanilla Gelato Italian at 1.63. And Whipped Cream Fresh, or at 0.97. Yeah,
Doesn't that look amazing?
That just looks great. There's a lot. That's yeah. You know how much I like French Vanilla Thick and the gelato anyway, and that Whipped Cream Fresh. Who doesn't love that?
Yeah, that looks amazing.
And that Butter Pecan Pie is actually pretty damn good. I'm pretty sure I mixed another one of hers with that in it too. And roasted pecans and cream. Yeah, that actually does look really good. Wait a minute. Oh, while we're at it, here's the
Nice,
V2. What is she?
Night, Rocky.
Good night, Rocky. What did she
Night,
change
Rocky.
for
Rocky.
V2? What's different here? What's different between that and
Yeah,
this?
what's different? I was just trying to figure that out.
Percentages? Looks like percentages might be slightly changed. It looks like same flavors.
Yeah, she said she
percentages of-
thinks that she wanted to add something to it still.
Ah.
All right, looks really good.
But I mean, think about the TPA. Been around forever. A lot of the caps have been around forever. Flavor West has been around forever. We don't always play with these flavors very much, and sometimes, every once in a while, when you get back and you actually try one of the old ones, you're like, "Why haven't I been doing this more often?" Like some of them surprise you.
I was so surprised with the 555 Gold. I couldn't believe how good that. I could not believe how good that was. I was so anti-tobacco that I never even thought to try these flavors. Oh my God, so good and so versatile. You could throw anything on top of that, and it's going to taste good. Anything.
Yeah, the 555 Gold. Daniel talked me into getting the 555 Gold, and I'm not. And then Hippie talked me into his Holy Grail, which I just wish I had more free time lately. I would have had that mixed up by now, Hippie. I'm so sorry. It's just life has been kind of crazy here.
1.9 on this.
And then I saw Dave's recipe, that 5.5 Gold to Perdition or whatever.
Yeah, Road to Perdition. That's long gone. I finished that.
Oh
and
my God.
Living in the Wild Wild West, I burned through that too. And now I'm going to make a variant where I use Wendy's BK milkshake on top of it. So I'll let you know how that is.
TFA Lucky Leprechaun. Ooh.
I've got that. I actually got that flavor in. That's a
Look at the Irish.
pretty weird. No, it's Lucky Charms cereal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's and the berry.
I'm adding that to the notepad list.
Me and Adam use berry cereal crunch all the daggone time. In a lot of recipes, don't we, Adam?
Oh yeah, I used to be obsessed with this commercial. Well, it was like a mom and pop shop juice, but and then when I started mixing, I was like, ooh, I want to make a crunchberry vape because my girlfriend used to spend a fortune on this fucking juice. And immediately when I smelled that fucking berry crunch cereal, I was like, God damn these motherfuckers! They were probably just using this flavor at 8% with fucking Caps vanilla custard at like 3 or to 5% for the milk, and then sweetener, and that was it. That's all that recipe was, and she was buying 15 ml bottles of that shit for like fucking $10.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I can make that for a nickel.
Yeah.
And I've made way better versions of that since then, than of that one that it just blew that commercial one out of the fucking water. So yeah, but that is a really nice flavor, underrated. Ooh, this is gonna be good, or it's gonna be totally way off. Smells good, but
Which one is Lumi vaping now?
fucking misleading to me.
Or maybe the Wonder Shot Maple. I
Sounds
think
good.
maybe I'd add some.
No, she's vaping Berry Crunch.
Oh, I think I'd maybe add some ice cream to her Wonder Shot Maple.
That's a really sad thing to hear. The Cal Putter Chow. Oh, yes, I've had the Cal Putter
Yeah,
Chow.
why in the
And I got the
world?
Choco Moco Chow sitting right here. I just used it for the first time. Now,
You know what though, Hippie? If it's that popular and that loved, someone's going to make it for sure.
They got to. I mean, that's
Frustrating.
one of That is an awesome ass flavoring.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm out, matter of fact, I am totally out of it. The caterpillar shell?
I no more than get into it, start to like them, and then, oh, by the way, we're taking it away. It's like, ugh.
That's the way it works.
I hate it when they do that. Hate it. Which is another reason to try and pull out some of these old flavorings. We might lose some flavorings we just forgot about that were gems if we don't pull them out and start using them again.
That's right.
They might actually. Who's to say TPA it doesn't like go? 30 mils, nice, Doxy. Who's to say though you're not going to wind up, TPA doesn't shorten up their line one of these days. Take out some of the older flavorings, and they take out some of the ones you really love but you forgot about.
Yeah.
Because they haven't sold any bottles of it in like 2-3 years. Lava Cake V1, I love that flavor. That is another one. That I was thinking about using that, but I have used that recently, so I didn't. But that Lava Cake.
It's a really, really good flavor, but the only reason why I won't use lava cake is because it is a cold gum
Killer.
It's a
big
dark flavor
time.
for sure.
Flavor's
It
delicious.
will dunk a coal up in
It's
one
good.
day.
No, you could say that too about maple, pancakes, and waffles.
Same reason I don't vape those a whole ton either.
I don't mind gunking up the coils, big deal.
Although I have a pod recipe that looks like that, so
You know,
I put my own coal, so
exactly,
hell, I just burn them off and re-wick it.
exactly.
this shit's good, by the way.
Oh my God, Steve-O, I just pulled that damn peaches and cream.
I threw that on the list too.
I just pulled that flavoring down. No shit.
Oops.
And you had to bring that one up, didn't you? I got it down here on the desk. I bet you.
TPA can take out the lemon lime. I won't complain. Doxy says.
Damn.
Is that one gross?
Who is what?
TPA lemon lime.
Oh yeah, that one has weird notes. Weird notes. That's another one of those ones where when your cotton gets dry, at least for me, and you have that in a recipe, it tastes like fucking weird chemical and pepper. It's fucking bizarre. So weird. I was like, ooh, lemon lime, hell yeah. I made the big mistake of getting that one first, and then I was kind of scared of lemon lime vapes for a while until I got caps.
Tastes like meat or kerosene.
They can be good.
I once
Kerosene, wow.
when I was first mixing, I had the TPA lemon lime, and I had the cap lemon lime, and I couldn't remember which one was the good one, and I mixed the wrong one in a recipe, and I instantly knew I got the wrong one.
Yep, it sits on my shelf. I haven't used it since. I'm afraid to use it. Fucking flavor PTSD from that shit.
I remember one of these being really good, and I was like, I can't remember which one. Maybe it's a TPA. Nope, it wasn't.
This is gonna need a steep though.
It does. It did ruin the whole mix, Doxy. It was absolutely disgusting. That was one of the first ones I dumped and never actually vaped.
Yeah, how do you get that wrong? How do you get lemon lime wrong?
I
what the fuck?
I never used lemon lime at the time. I didn't really
Right,
use
but
them.
how does a company that prides themselves on flavors get two of like staples in American beverages fucking wrong?
Oh, you mean them get it wrong?
Sprite? Yeah, like Sprite is like a huge, 7-Up, like all these lemon lime fucking like. How do you get that wrong?
Getting it wrong
Doesn't
is
make
one thing,
sense.
but that wrong. How do you get that wrong?
It tastes like death. Not
Have you
good.
guys ever tried TPA Western?
Yeah, I'm vaping that right now, actually.
Oh, it's dynamite off the
It
knuckle.
is.
I love that flavor, dude. Just don't go above 3.
Oh,
If
it's
you
so
go
good.
above 3, it will completely take over anything you throw into that. But yeah, I love that flavor.
Yeah, Adam used that on the Western theme.
I just never shared that recipe because I want to bump up the additional notes because I did use it at 3 and I'm barely getting the butterscotch that I threw in there. But I don't want to lower the percentage of the tobacco. So I'm just going to bump up the fucking butterscotch in it. It's going to be like a fucking commercial vape from 2015. But yeah, Western is awesome.
So your commercial vape from 2015 would fit into this episode perfectly. Every flavor there probably qualifies.
Let me see. I never shared it last week. Called Yeehaw.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm bumping up all the
I had the
shit
little
that's not,
overhauls when I was a kid. Yep.
Let me actually do that now. Not there. I want this here. That's good there. This needs to be
Which
1.5.
pistachio, James?
This could be 3.
Because I did play with a pistachio recently. A couple pistachios lately.
Oh? Whose pistachio you been playing with, buddy?
Yeah, pistachio ice cream sounds good. Now you mentioned
These
pistachio.
nuts.
Well, I got Flavora,
Ice
LA,
cream is the
TPA,
shit.
and the Extreme. And
I gotta make this public. Sorry.
Which is the best? I've never played with pistachio before. Which one's
TPA's is fire.
TPA's is good.
TPA,
TPA's is good.
It's a little weak though.
Yep.
It's a little weak. But I mean, like, start at 4, work your way up from there. I usually use it like 6 if I wanted a tobacco though.
Like I said, Dimlin, she's in the chat. As a matter of fact, right now.
Yep.
She came out with one of the best recipes I've ever tasted called Watergate salad. And y'all have not mixed that Watergate salad up.
Ooh,
You
I haven't.
damn sure need to try it because I'm talking spot on. I mean, to a T. Just excellent, awesome freaking recipe. Tim, if you can find that and share it, that would be a really good one to share.
I'll look it up in just a second. The pistachio LA I haven't tested yet. The pistachio Flavora, it's not got everything I need. I like the TPA better. And the
Watergate salad?
Yes,
Yeah.
Watergate salad. Oh, dude, no shit. It's kick ass. Kick ass. I'm going to find it, damn it. I'm going to find it right now because Tim's too damn slow. He's too slow.
Like, so when you're vaping it, you get the notion to go, like, bug a hotel room or
Well,
something?
I got the fresh pies. I'm not a crook Watergate salad. That's not that.
Fresh piece.
Yeah, the fresher piece. Fresh pies. I for the longest time I thought it was fresh pies.
Yeah, same here.
And I never paid attention to E in the middle. I don't see the DeMillan one.
I've got it right here.
She's saying she never made it.
Yeah, she got it right here. Hold on. Let me go look. Let's see.
Is it the freshest?
Demented. Demented 76.
Oh, okay. That's
Holy
not
crap.
DeMillan.
My bad, DeMillan. My bad. Demented 76. Hold on. I'm going to share this one. This is a goodie, but an oldie, but a goodie.
She used to be on shows on Frank's channel.
There you go. Watergate salad. You got creamy milky underpants at 1.5. Marshmallow vanilla 101 at 2. Pineapple innerwear at 1.5. Pistachio TPA at 4%. Super sweet at 0.35. And vanilla pudding flavor at 1.5. And that is a kick ass freaking recipe right there. It's good. It's an all day vape. You make you a big ass bottle of that one. For real. But
Now I'm curious about. I gotta
Yep,
see
Courtney,
this.
that was her name.
I gotta see this. Here's Fresh's version. I'm not a crook Watergate salad. He used golden pineapple instead of Inawera, 3. Grenadine from Cap at 0.5. Marshmallow TPA at 2. Pistachio from Flavor Art at 1. Vanilla Swirl TPA at 2. Walnut FA at 1. And Whipped Cream TPA at 3. That is a completely different spin on it, but it's going to have similar vibes.
Yeah, close to it. Yeah, different pistachio. See,
Different.
that pistachio, the TPA pistachio gives it I guarantee it's going to taste totally different. Both of those recipes will taste different.
Well, you also have the vanilla swirl in there, kind of rounding the edges in the other one, too. The golden pineapples and Inawera pineapple are not the same at all.
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Well, I got that Inawera pineapple to do Hippie's Blue Falcon recipe.
Have you tried it yet?
No, still sitting over there steeping.
What about
Go ahead and pull it out, vape it.
what about that green joy? I thought I heard that was the best pistache
Green Joy.
In Awera, no.
in Awera.
I don't think
Never
I
tried
have
it.
that.
I
Never
don't
tried it.
have that one either.
I only remember seeing the name on websites like
I'm checking to see if I have it.
Flavor
If I-
sites.
If I did, I never used it.
look at the notes, man, for the flavor. You check and see if it's good. People be liking it or not.
Nope, I don't have Green Joy. I did just order a bunch of more Flavora too with the sale on Bull City, so I'm getting close to having that whole line too.
I don't know why I was thinking Dimlin made that recipe. And
It's
Dement,
Demillion, Demented, they're very
Yeah.
similar.
Yeah.
Are you saying DeMillan is demented?
I mean, would she deny it? Aren't we all a little bit?
Yeah.
Or a lot in
mean,
my case.
I have at least 35% of my fucking sleeping space devoted to vaping, so I think I'm a little bit demented.
You finally got your table. Let me good. Good.
No, she ordered it. She
Yeah,
didn't get it.
I meant ordered. Not as in
Is
it's
it?
in, but she ordered
Yeehaw,
it.
by the way.
But I saw, she was saying that she didn't think it'd get delivered very soon. But I saw Amazon the other day delivering right on a big holiday. They were delivering on Labor Day.
Amazon delivered
don't
for
care.
me yesterday.
Yeah,
they
don't
delivered for me on
Fucking
Sunday.
deliver shit on Sundays. Yeah, I
Yeah.
got shit on Sundays from them.
And mine
from the
come in.
USPS.
Yes, mine are USPS. It's the one that delivers
Yep.
from Amazon here.
It was like, whoa, what is this?
With the exception of some extremely large packages will come FedEx, but that's it. Only super large packages like my desk came in FedEx.
Oh, where was Green Joy? DIY flavor supply, but that was a while ago when I seen it on there. I don't know if they have it anymore.
I got a package coming in I'm all excited about. I can't wait until it shows up. I've got the coal ready to go in it too, as well.
Oh shit!
Already built the coal. Hold on, I'll show you the coal.
What is it?
Kerplop says it's
Coal.
pistachio. Spot
Okay,
on.
spot on.
I've never even heard of that
Does not
before.
have it.
I didn't know.
Heard it.
Having it be a weird name, not named pistachio, I wouldn't have necessarily thought it either.
Paul, it's not on DIY e-juice?
No. I think
No, Nom Noms maybe?
Noms, maybe? I'll look.
I think Flavors Dash Vapes may
What
have
about
it.
flavors to go? You ever use them?
Mm.
No.
Now I got that new Wasp Nano Pro coming
Oh,
in.
okay.
Oh, nice.
Maybe
Yeah.
not.
Hell, it was only $16.95. I mean, how can you say no to something that cheap?
Not at Noms.
Ooh, this is good.
And then they got the Wasp Nano Plus, supposed to be coming out real soon, and it's like this color blue, so I've got to get it, but it's not even out yet.
It's pinky
So-
on.
It's funny
But, yeah.
because Adam got that new mod, got the Centaurus with the pink. And then I just saw someone else post one with the RDA for vaping with the pink ring on the black. With
I
that
saw
same
that
mod.
too.
That looked pretty, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I almost got that pink or the purple. I was debating on that when I got my my Gruss. I am happy I got the Gruss, so this is a damn good mod.
I love this setup. Anybody who hasn't seen
Oh.
it, there you go.
I forgot I forgot I had that nasty one on it. Never mind.
It's just all
Oh.
pink.
Guess what I asked for Christmas this year? Christmas.
Your two
and
front
birthday.
teeth?
No, no.
Remember that
No,
song, I'm sure.
I got. I'm gonna get the 18650 Guar because this is the 21700 and I love it.
Same.
So I'm gonna get the 18650, and I've got the Blaze Solo, and I got the glass cap extra for my birthday. And
Nice.
on Amazon, I found the one-on-one flavors, the boxes. I think there's like 10 flavors in each box. Yep, those right there. And I've got all three of them that they had on there.
Settle down.
Yeah. So
Show
that's
off.
for Christmas. I already know what I'm getting for Christmas.
I'm
Oh, and a
curi-
leaf blower.
The one in there that surprised me the best was the key lime pie. That was amazingly better than I ever expected.
I'm curious to see if that 18650 Guar has a good battery life.
I was
Me
just
too.
thinking the same thing, Dave. I was thinking exactly the same thing because the 21700 does. How is
Unbelievable.
18650?
Yeah. It's
But
like
if they're using the same regulator or whatever, the
Chip.
same balanced charger, and it should
You would
be
think.
fairly comparable, you know. Hopefully.
Yeah, because this doesn't drain
Yeah, trust me,
unless
I
you're
almost
using
bought
it.
one of those, the 18651 myself from Blankmore, but this finally came back in stock, and I mean, I wasn't gonna fucking pass this thing up, and they're back out of stock again. Like they come and they go. People are
Pumping
people are
syrup
hot
for
to the hot
coffee.
pink.
Too soon.
Apparently,
You know, lady that the other day, she made some. She made the one on TJ's show already. It's like, and you saw it, Swaggy. She made me order some pumpkin OG. Yeah, I had to
Piece of
order.
shit.
I think she had me order a 60 of pumpkin OG. I was like, "Do you want
I
a
like
bigger
Pumpkin
batch?"
OG
She goes,
cranked though.
Yeah.
I cranked that flavor.
Yeah.
These are like 6.
But I get a spiciness off the raw, so it's like, yeah, I really prefer the OG.
Raw is a little spicier.
See, I like the spicy.
And Swag's like, no, you shouldn't taste spice. You guys are high.
I like
taste
the
spice
spice
off it.
because I even add more. I'll add a little bit of clove, a little bit of allspice.
I like that really smooth pumpkin flavor. That's really nice. That's one of the OGs that the OG is always gonna be better for me. For me.
One of the best clove flavors is TFA pumpkin spice because it is not pumpkin spice. It is fucking clove.
Clove. Yes, I've tried
100% clove.
because when I was trying to work on an actual pumpkin pie filling, I tried using that. It's like,
Like there might
Where
be
the-
nutmeg
where's
and
the pump-
allspice in there
where's the pumpkin?
somewhere,
where's
but
the
it's
pumpkin?
Mostly clove.
Tasted like that
Like-
pie my aunt made like 3 pies for that one Thanksgiving and brought them over, and she left the cloves in the pumpkin pie and never pulled them out. Oh, and that's what that tastes like to me.
I thought she had a boo boo where she was like shaking like a little bit of nutmeg and like the cap went like, "Broop," you know?
She put whole cloves in there.
Fuck it, they'll
But-
eat it.
She put whole cloves in there and didn't tell anybody. So we're eating them. People are getting bites of actual clove.
I
That
like
was-
those.
It happened with my garlic powder one day when I was cooking a sauce. I was
If you had a
fucking putting garlic
toothache,
powder
you
in the
didn't have
sauce
one
and it
after.
went,
You didn't have any
whole thing of
toothaches after
garlic
that.
powder. Ruined.
No toothaches after that Thanksgiving party. Nope.
I think I read somewhere that chewing cloves is really good for you.
It's a way to numb your teeth if you have a problem with the tooth. Same with clove oil. You can put clove oil if you have like a bad tooth.
Good in tea too.
Yep. I think it has like healing qualities too, doesn't it? Like antibacterial
Yep.
qualities.
Yep. A lot of Hispanic grandmas, abuelitas, as we call them, in my neighborhood will give you some fucking cinnamon clove tea with some other fucking magic Mexican herbs in there and fucking it'll fix you right up. You're ready to have a fucking couple tamales.
Anti-inflammatory.
Or 7 of them, which is what I usually eat.
Anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer, antioxidant, pain-relieving properties.
I better start eating that by the bushel then. Yeah, I mean that's what in my family and my mother.
Yes.
That's what she used to do. Is she'd put circles of pineapple held to the ham with cloves.
That's right.
Use the cloves as pins.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what my aunt did with the thing. She put the cloves in standing up, but then she forgot about them because they fell down into the pumpkin pies, and she never told anybody they were in there. We're just eating pumpkin pie, and you just bite into a clove. Like, what the heck?
Okay, that's dry. Jesus,
It was
that's
rough.
dry.
It was rough.
Okay. Okay. You gotta try the shit I made today. I dropped a yeehaw out there. I don't know if you saw it or not.
Yeah, I saw it. I have it right here. Hey,
Pull it
Yeah,
up,
share
Tim.
it. Go ahead. That's mostly for Paul since he likes Western. Something to do with Western.
Friday.
Did you want to go over it or you want me to read it?
Oh, it don't matter. I'll go over it.
Okay.
So yeehaw with 3 exclamation points, because the original one had 1 exclamation point, and I just changed it to 3. So yeah, Western at the bottom there at 3%. That's the star of the show. So we'll go up from there. Vanilla ice cream at 3 to give it, your rich, thick creaminess. Salted caramel 1.5 is backing up the other things at the top there. Red burley at 1/2 to give it a little bit more tobacco without it being smoky tobacco. I don't want it on fire, Kettle corn at 1/2 is to give it a little bit of the kettle corn flavor. It's really hard to describe that flavor, but it fucking just does something. French vanilla thick, more thickness, and then the combo of butterscotches to go with the salted caramel. Butterscotch and butterscotch ripple. And it's delicious. Originally, like I said, I had the butterscotches lower, I think. So I just upped them a little bit, and then I upped the vanilla ice cream a little bit more because I didn't want the Western as prominent. I wanted those to shine through a little bit more. But I think this version will be fucking delicious. So.
And the Bonanza theme song. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. It went in my head. Now it's in my head. I think there's words to that, isn't it? I don't remember the words. I just remember the theme.
No, it's just a guitar riff.
You're dueling banjos.
It's just a guitar riff.
Backwoods of Kentucky now, ain't you, Adam?
Yep. So, yeah, that it should be a good recipe. I mean, the version I have without the fucking bumped up butterscotch is really fucking good, and I love TPA Western. If you've ever had what's his name? M Turk's his Turkish tobacco. It's just called Turkish, I think.
Turkish blend?
It's just called Turkish. I have a bottle over there. I'm pretty sure it's just called Turkish. It might be blend. I don't know. There's no Turkish in it. It's just Turkish because he's M Turk.
Yep.
But the main ingredient in that recipe, in that juice, is 3% Western. There's no fucking doubt about it.
Tabitha, brown sugar. And sometimes cherry juice mixed in with that too.
Yep. Brown sugar glaze.
Yeah.
I like that juice, but I don't want to fucking pay that money for it.
Another thing is brown sugar ham glaze. Brown sugar honey glaze was what we always used growing up.
M Turk's.
I mean, not honey. Brown sugar
Turkish
mustard
tobacco.
glaze.
This stuff, and even smelling it.
That bottle, not that bottle, but the his apple.
Western
his caramel apple. What I forget the name of it. Harvest.
Yeah.
Is the one that actually got me to speak at the New Hampshire hearing and stop that bill. If it wasn't for that bottle, I would never been able to speak. When they had me show the bottle for the warning labels to prove they were on them, and I was showing them, and they let them look at it and stuff, and that's why they let me speak that day. And they killed the bill that day because I talked.
They're good ass fucking liquids. Like, I'm not denying that that's a fucking good ass juice, but if I can make it myself, I'm gonna do it. And I think that's pretty close. Pretty close.
When a bottle can stop a flavor ban, I'm pretty impressed with it.
Yeah, well, I wish that bottle would stop one here because we're 6 weeks away from a flavor ban.
I didn't think it was gonna, but it was weird. It worked out okay.
All are? For real?
What?
Yeah. October 31st is a flavor ban in Quebec.
I didn't hear nothing about any of that.
Just in Quebec. Now, this is just to protect their tobacco revenues because they don't give a shit about anything but money. That's all they care about.
Is this what preempted you looking at houses?
I've wanted to get out of Quebec for 20 years. But it's hard to leave a very well-paying job for the unknown, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And let's face it, where Paul lives, which I would love to live there, is crazy fucking expensive. Like crazy expensive. Like a house that would cost, I don't know, say 600,000 here is pushing $1 million.
Hasn't Paul taught you anything? You have like 12 kids, you send them all to work, they make the money, you pay the bills, you're all set.
That's right.
Daycare in Ontario, you need a third job to afford that.
So the reason you have 12 kids. You have the older one takes care of all the younger ones.
There you go. See, there's always a solution.
You're just one kid shy of making it work. There you go.
Here we go.
Rando, you're right. Everything is expensive.
This one's about half a mile from my house, Dave. 3 beds, 2 baths, $289. Nice
You
house
won't.
too.
You can't get in where I live right now. You cannot get a shack for that. And I'm not kidding. I'm not exaggerating.
Ooh,
A
this one's in
friend of
the
mine
hood.
sold his mother's 1940 house. It looked like hell. It looked
Ooh.
like a crack house. And it went for $500,000. You
Oh my
bulldoze
God.
it. You'd have to bulldoze this thing.
Yeah.
Jesus. 3 bedrooms, 1 bath. This
It's
one's about half a mile from my house too.
extremely cheap
215.
here in Alabama.
Nice. You can't see Paul's house. He's got a shack on top of this really nice cellar. So it looks like he has no house, so he hasn't pays no taxes on it. He's just got a big cellar.
Yeah, I'm just in the shittiest room in the house.
Hey, I've seen this. I've been in this house.
There's so many reasons to leave Quebec, that's for sure.
Well, you got so many damn flavorings, you ain't gonna run out anytime.
No, that's it, But it's for people that want to quit smoking, because they don't even know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're talking about only having tobacco flavors. Well, you know what?
There's no
That's
tobacco flavor.
basically-
It's actually tobacco, really.
Exactly. It's going to be like what? A bakery tobacco, a fruit tobacco. What is it going to be? They don't know. They
Oh,
have no
it's got to
idea.
be pure tobacco. You mean a nut flavor? Gotcha. Okay.
That's the thing. They're making laws without knowing exactly what they're dealing with. The reason behind everything has got to be what it always is money.
And they're like, if you're smoking cigarettes, the only way you want to get off that is if you're switching to a tobacco. That is not the most successful way. You want to get away from that tobacco flavoring, at least at first. Maybe come back to it later, like Dave has recently. But
Yeah,
start
they can't
off.
earn
You
any
need something that
money off of
entices you.
flavorings.
You got to get enticed.
The government can't earn any money off of flavorings.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? But they can damn sure earn money off of that cigarette and tobacco tax.
But I bet you that they're going to tax tobacco flavors as tobacco, even though they're not tobacco. That's their.
Well, they
That's
already got
stupid.
it. They already got the excise tax on the nick.
Yeah.
Well,
right.
yeah,
But you wait. Once they get it, so they can only sell tobacco, they'll start taxing this tobacco product, even though it's not tobacco, just
Well,
because
I
it
was
says
buying-
tobacco.
Just to tell you, just to let everyone know, it cost me. I have a freezer full of them. Is for 1 liter of 3 milligram base was $25. Now it's well over $100 for the same thing. So,
Even PG and VG have went up in price, even here in the States.
and they banned rebuildables in Canada. You can't buy any rebuildable Addies in Canada. They've basically done everything they can to destroy vaping in this country to protect the revenue stream.
How is it where you're at, Paul?
Here you go, Dave. This house is like basically around the block for me. 238, 3 beds, 1 bath, 1,200 square feet, 4,300 foot square lot. Looks like they redid the kitchen recently.
That would be 700, 800,000 here.
That's insane.
4,300 square feet?
Easy.
So,
Jesus, that'd be over $1 million here.
so according to Bob, Paul has a spare
Big
room
living
from
room.
his old rooms available.
Oh, the kitchen and the fucking. They have like a little nook right here, like a breakfast nook.
Only
that
$3,000
connects
a
to the
month,
living
right,
room.
Paul?
This is beautiful.
Well, Juice Man, they don't know about DIY. And that's why I've told advocates in Canada, do not fucking talk to the government at all, 0. Because if they figure out that people can DIY,
Attic.
they're going to turn it to B2B, where you have to be a business to be able to buy the flavors.
Oh.
Because I personally, I've dealt with the government. I know the way they think, They just, everything has to be just wrapped in endless bureaucracy. And that's one of the ways they destroy things.
2-car garage. Woo! Damn, I'm buying
Doc,
this house
I
right
got
now.
the same thing. I got like 2 1 liters, and then I have like a 500 of Nick salts that were sent, that my old co-host sent me because he wasn't going to be DIYing anymore. So
A lot of companies overseas will ship to you and they label it as something else. So that's how it gets in, because otherwise, forget it.
and even
Like
then, then it's a chance because it could get confiscated.
Aromatherapy.
If they check it, exactly. If they check it, But I mean, look, they passed that law in Canada. You can't buy the maximum strength of nicotine is 20 milligrams legally. which doesn't affect me because I vape 3 milligram. But there's a lot of people out there that vape that or higher to stay off cigarettes. So like
Especially when they first start, chain smokers. When they first start, 25 is not a bad starting point.
I vaped 24 milligram for the first year and a half. I vaped mouth to lung, obviously at 10 watts, but still, yeah, that's what helped me quit. Fucking
and regardless of your
super
thoughts,
high neck throat hit.
regardless of your thoughts on it, 15 milligram for some people is the only way they can quit if they're really heavy chain smokers.
Well, 50 is salt, so
Yeah.
it's like the equivalent of 24.
Only thing is, if those are the ones that never really
It's a lot of nick.
They never go to free base because they just can't make the transition. Most of them that start off if they really need that 15 nick, they're probably screwed out of free base. It'll probably never work for them.
You ever vaped higher than 24 milligram freebase?
I can't.
36 and 48 used to be the highs back in the day when I first started. And I'm like, no fucking way. 24 is good enough.
I tried A36 at the shop. It was
Clown Puncher used to vape 36 when he first started. And that's the only thing that would keep him from cigs.
No,
36.
I tried 18 and that almost killed me. And I smoked 2.5 packs a day. And 18 milligram was too strong for me.
Yeah, that's as high as I go now when I'm mouth to lung is 18. That's what's in my pulse right now.
Tried that 36 that he had because they were cleaning out the shelves. They had one left, and they were like, "Oh, it's way out. It's been here forever anyway." So I cleaned out the shelves and tried that 36, and all I did was cough and almost die. It's like, nope, you can keep this crap. Why would people do that to themselves?
I remember coughing so hard I thought I was gonna die.
It was brutal.
I'm at a 0.5 milligram, and I went without any additive for a couple weeks there before surgery. It didn't bother me one bit at all. I wasn't craving it or anything, but I put that 0.5 milligram in my mixes because sometimes it will change the taste of a recipe.
100% for me.
And you might not notice even that 0.5% might take an edge off of maybe a little bit of crankiness, and you don't even notice it.
Yeah, it's just like drinking a cup of coffee.
Exactly. Just takes that edge off every now and then. I realized that when we went to zero for a while, and having that helps a little bit with like pressure headaches too. But it also, I feel like I'm a little less cranky when I have my nicotine. If I go to zero, I'm okay for a little while and it kind of works. But at the same time, I start to chain vape more and I don't feel satisfied. It makes me a little cranky.
I can't do 0. I have to have 3.
I have to have something in mind, and I tried 2 for a while, and it just wasn't enough. I was getting like
Cherokee. Oh my god, I was
vaping so much more than I was at 3.
Hey, Cherokee.
And I went back to 3, and then like a year later, I was like, let's try 2.5, and I've been on 2.5 for probably 2 years now, and I have no intention on lowering it.
And I've tricked myself because it's not really 3 because I make my own base, right? On top
I
of
start
the
from
stuff I
scratch,
have.
so mine's exactly 2.5.
Oh, okay. So I can do that too. I just don't. And so once I put in flavors, maybe I'm 2.5, 2.75, something like that.
I should probably make 3 fucking base, but I also make 18 for myself, and then Socorro vapes 18.
Right.
My brother-in-law vapes 7. I have a couple other friends who vape 6. So I kind of have to have raw, Nick.
Yeah. Which I have to.
Yeah, Cherokee. Swaggy and I were just talking about. We hadn't seen you much in a little while, so yeah. If your ears have been ringing, that's why. And yeah, I can't raise my. I can only go to like 3 in my MTL too. I don't. It doesn't. 18. And I can go. Actually, I have went a few days here and there without vaping at all. With the 1.5, I can do it.
Woo!
But then about 2-3 days out, Cassie will mention to me that I'm being cranky and I need to vape. Yeah. And so it's like
I'm a chain vapor, hopeless, not going to change.
Oh, I see, Swag, what you did. I see. I'm on VSO's website.
Yeah.
He fixed all the prices and the milliliters and everything.
Oh, and we ran into a problem last night. I can't remember which one it was, but if for some reason it goes and says it adds to your cart and it doesn't add to your cart, let Swaggy know he can fix it. It doesn't take too much. It's a SKU thing. So in case there's any issues, 'cause we had, I think it was,
His skews are askew.
yeah, I tried to add a 30 and I couldn't get the 30 to work, so I just added 60, which was fine. I didn't care anyway. Of
See, that's
raw.
not bad. $6.99 for a 30 ml bottle of like raw flavors. That's
I
not bad at all.
I bought.
Steal.
I had to buy over a liter of liquid last night from him, but easy. Mostly raws, all but the pumpkin.
Thank you, Doxy.
But yeah, prices are way down. You can get 17% off. It's not 24 anymore. It's 17. We're gonna have to get a new video for that too, so that's why I didn't run it in the beginning. You want to confuse people. But yeah, 17 now. But that's because there's less of a profit margin when your prices are cut down that much. So
Yeah.
and he's just had a
Be
great
thankful
sale.
there's still a coupon, everybody.
Yep.
You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? That's a deal you get for fucking hanging out with us assholes
Yeah.
every week.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, coupon.
Like I said, the massive bottles that I ordered for Cassie last night. Jeez. I'm like, are you sure you need that much? Yes. Okay.
Damn,
Next
Adam.
week
Now
when I need
can't
more
get that
banana.
I can't get that freaking song out of my head now.
Which one? I do it to people all the time.
This wasn't a big enough bottle of banana raw for her.
Oh, the Bonanza song.
This wasn't a big enough bottle of banana raw for her. No, she made me get one
catchy
twice
one.
as big as this for her.
Yeah, but you said you're not going to let me have the bigger bottle. You're going to give me that one and take my big bottle.
I'll just fill it back up for you. That way there you can have a smaller bottle for your container. You got less space than I do.
So we were talking, right, Tim, about the starting the show earlier on Tuesday nights.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's going to happen after I got 2-week break coming at the end of the month that I'm going to take off because I have to get the firewood in now that my knee's good enough to do so. And my daughter's birthday, and she wants to go visit her niece that was just born. So we're going to take a little bit of time off and get all that done. When we come back, Tuesday's going to start at 7 p.m. Everybody kind of was okay with Eastern Standard Time. 2 hours earlier, now that mixing it up isn't on Tuesday nights, which was the reason why I didn't encroach on them. And he's not coming back. So we start 2 hours earlier. That way, there's for one, like Hippie can actually visit and not have to take off.
All right, I can stay longer.
Dave doesn't
Don't
have to
know.
worry about trying to like not fall asleep at work on Wednesday mornings. And honestly, with my work schedule too, and it's a lot easier on my sleep schedule as well.
Yeah.
Now that doesn't mean we won't be on still at 9. There's a very good likelihood it won't be until after that. So you'll still, even if you can't make it earlier, you'll still be able to catch some of the show. And if you're someone who joins the crew, if you're late, it's okay. There's no such thing as late. But yeah, just to make things a little bit easier. I've been wanting to do it for a while, but I wanted to make sure that Clown wasn't going to be coming back. Because, you start a new job, sometimes that job doesn't work out and you go back, or you get another job instead, and he might have been able to come back. But he said himself he had no intentions to.
Do you have any comments on the chat?
No.
Okay.
There's no way I can do it, Swaggy. I already got a Monday night show that I have to get ready for ahead of time.
No,
which is,
he's talking
I
about
don't think
Adam.
he was talking about you,
Talking
Tim.
about Adam.
Oh, okay. I thought I said tell Tim instead of him. I read it wrong.
What?
I read it wrong. That's all.
Oh.
Dude.
Yeah, everyone's pushing you, Adam.
No, I see like 2, and you guys I talk to every day. Nobody else cares.
DeMillan, will you come on with us and Adam on a Monday night? Seems like Wendy's not coming back. So if she's not coming back, we'd like to do a show at that time slot. Are you interested?
Just be well aware that it probably would be every other week. If
You're not going to do it every week?
No, because then I'm going to be on a show Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday every fucking week, and I don't have time for that. I just don't have time to sit here for fucking hours, 3 days in a row.
Well, maybe alternate weeks. We could have Paul as the host.
You guys got to stream it though.
Monday,
You have to push
Tuesday,
the
Wednesday.
fucking
I'm on
show
Monday. I'm on Tuesday. I'm on
on a
Wednesday.
YouTube, on somebody's YouTube channel through Zoom.
I
Like,
can't stream anything here, buddy.
Yeah, you just heard his voice. Just went, how's he gonna push his show?
Push a stream through his freaking tablet, Dave.
Yeah.
Another thing too, Tim, I won't be able to be on Saturday shows now because it's college football
Yeah.
season.
You ready for
Yeah.
some
Oh my
football?
Yep. So, you know,
Do-do-do-do-do.
Saturdays are X-nay for me now, so it's only Tuesday night shows for me now.
Feel
Oh,
free.
did y'all hear about the crap that's going on right now? Oh my God. You talk about me and my wife going freaking nuts Saturday and Saturday night. Our cable company, Disney, has bought out ESPN.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So in turn, you can't watch ESPN on Spectrum Cable at all.
Nope.
They blocked all the channels. So basically, what we had to do to watch our Alabama or Auburn football or anything like that was on ESPN, we had to go to YouTube, find bootleg. They would, after 15 minutes, they'd cut the stream off. So then you'd have to find another bootleg stream, start watching it, watch it for 15 minutes. You talk about driving a fucking hippie crazy as shit. Oh my God, that was a nightmare.
Oh, they made
And
it
I'm
difficult.
telling you, it's got to the point now, if they have not fixed this issue, if Spectrum does not get pay the money that Disney wants, it's all a money grab. If they don't pay it, we're going to drop cable. We are just totally going to drop cable, just totally all together, and be done with it, because that's
If you have to,
$30
do a streaming service anyway. Yeah.
And that's the reason why we have cables, to watch the college football. No kidding.
Well,
it's like-
Disney is what, $20 a month, I think.
Well, see, we've got a passkey for my stepson's fiance. She has Disney.
Okay, well, don't say that online. They're putting people in jail for a year now.
No. You can have 3 people for each stream key.
In the same residence, though, no?
No, you
No.
can have it in different residencies, but you can only have 3 streams at a time. There's some kind of way they do it, where
Okay, if they're offering
it's-
that, great.
they'll cut one
It's
off.
not it's not just 3 streams. It's 3 devices, I believe. You have to connect them to. That's it.
right. 3
3 devices. Like if you connect it to your phone, that's a device. You connect it to
Yeah.
your TV, it's a
that's
device.
Well, if they're
And
allowing
your
that,
tablet
that's
is a
fine.
device. Yep.
But
So yeah, man, I'm telling you,
WWE did that for a while. There, they had when they first switched to Fox, they had some stuff was still available on the WWE network. Then you had some stuff that was on Fox, and there was someplace else. Peacock is like 3 different places you would have had to pay to be on in order to watch all the streams for one company. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Well, that's what they're going to try to do, is get you to buy a crap load of streams, and in the end, you'll be paying more than cable.
Yep.
And which you still have to pay for,
No,
because you
it
need
will
your
be-
internet, unless you have fiber optic or something like that.
My buddy's had the same problem. I just helped him get his TV working, and he is having the same problem. And he was making a mistake of asking, because he can only get DirecTV up there for an actual, because cable service doesn't go up there. But he- So when he got his internet through a DHL internet, he kept asking the guy, "Well, how do I get the Dish Network one and to watch my football?" It's like the Dish Network football package. Well, yeah, you can only get the Dish Network football package through Dish Network. So
If you
that's
have
what
Dish.
or no, you can get like a plug-in box thing, almost like a Roku box type thing.
Oh, can you? Okay.
But he's like trying to. I had to explain to him. I go, "You asked the wrong question. You didn't ask him if there's another way to get it. You asked him specifically for the DirecTV, so he gave you the answer for DirecTV. He doesn't need that. He's got smart TV. He doesn't need any friggin' box. So I got working for him without it.
All you need is a web browser.
Yep.
And go to like
Yeah,
a
all
cracked
the
stream site.
all
Yeah,
the smart TVs have it.
I've never had to. I
They're
shouldn't say
really
that online.
cracking
Who cares?
down
I've
on,
never paid for an MMA pay-per-view. I've never paid for anything. No reason to.
And the new guy that I helped take care of, the new guy, he's got Roku in his room, so I had to
In
connect.
fact, let's see. MLB Network right now live. Let's see.
So make sure you ask the right questions when you ask. Don't ever
Yeah, I'm
ask
watching live
specifically.
baseball right now.
Yeah. I Chromecast everything too, Doxy.
I don't watch TV anymore, so I don't really care.
We watch movies. We don't watch live TV.
See?
Yeah. The only thing I watch would probably be History Channel or
I watch all that on YouTube.
The news, YouTube. That's me. I'm big YouTube.
Yeah, I
I've
get
been
it.
watching a lot of 80s stuff lately.
God.
Yeah, same Lando. It's probably from there or somewhere where copyright doesn't matter.
Yep. And the news is too depressing. I just
Oh
stopped.
fuck yeah!
Exactly.
I check certain places to see if anything's going on, because you can check without actually going on the news. You'll get a more honest answer that way too if you look direct than you do through the news. The news is always headlines. Everything's headlines.
You don't know half of it. Fuck, I get the news you got. No one hears about. Fuck me.
My mother
'Cause
was getting that in New York when they were pushing the ban in New York for flavor ban. The targeted ads in New York State were insane. I had no idea that was going on. That Cuomo was pushing that crap.
You can't see Tim's hair, so we don't know if it's longer than mine or not. Maybe
Oh,
his-
it's
Oh,
long.
it's longer.
Dude,
He's a hip.
his
He's
hair
a
is longer than
hippie.
mine.
He's a hippie.
Oh, cheater, biscuit eater.
Everyone in Vermont had long hair.
Like, his hair is longer than mine.
Well, anyone's hair is longer than mine.
That was the thing my daughter did. Look at me and looked at my hair. I saw her look at my hair. I just like, she doesn't like my long hair, or the beard for that matter. She's used to a goatee.
I mysteriously bruised myself again, Tim. I noticed it on the camera. God damn it.
God, Mallory, you're
That's
so-
probably when
Mallory.
she smacked me in the
Oh,
head.
Lord.
Mallory. Good.
First of all, I did not smack you in the head, Tim. It was probably when Ashley jumped at me.
Did you
Yeah,
read?
exactly,
Did you read what
Swaggy.
Mallory said?
Swaggy, I thought the 70s were done.
Yeah.
Is that all natural?
Fucking throw up.
Oh, shit.
It's
Oh,
a little.
God.
Addie's like, oh, hell no.
There's another visual, Mallory. First the cookies and cream, now this.
Hey, Swaggy, it's kind of shaggy over there, Mallory.
Bastard.
Lando. I'm done eating now. Oh.
Toxic. Now we have so many flavors though. Like you can almost break out. I'm sure we all have a bunch of TPA we haven't even touched.
Oh my
In
God.
forever.
There's actually too many, Tim. There's really too many. You'd have 50 shows talking about old flavors that we don't use anymore. No kidding. Like, what about honeysuckle from TPA?
Oh my god, that's a good flavor too.
Hell yeah. That used to, I'd put that damn honeysuckle on everything way back in the day, you know?
Yeah, I remember you saying that before.
Yeah. Honeysuckle, man. Shit.
Well, that's why I was thinking this might be like an occasional thing to bring up and try some more. Pull them out. So we can we got to use these flavors or we will lose them. And some of them
That's right.
we're sleeping on and we should be using them. They're delicious.
Maybe every odd month have an episode that to use up old flavors, just so we get rid of them and we get other people to use the
Yeah,
flavors.
plus all flavors have a shelf life. You know, these flavors probably been sitting on your shelf for years in many cases. Not all of mine have, but some of them have been here for a long time. And they probably would sit if I didn't play with them.
So
Excuse
there
me.
you go, Mallory. Dave's cat is showing you what he thinks about that comment there.
Yep.
Yeah. Come on, show your butt.
Dave doesn't have a shag carpet. He just walks across the floor and the cats lay down for him, and he's like floats on rounds.
See, the funny thing
Favorite
is that those
Huckleberry.
the three kittens, when they got operated on, they do a new type of operation. They don't take everything away. Just take away the testicles, and they leave the bag behind, eh?
Mm-mm.
Eh? You still look like a boy, eh? Even though Mummy named you a girl,
Mm, that's all right, Swaggy.
Marilyn.
Yeah, we just gotta get in there and
Marilyn
get that
Manson,
done.
dude.
It's just been so crazy lately. Do another flavor purge, Lumi?
Oh,
Flavor
Simpsons
West
eat it.
Huckleberry. Yeah, I'll put that on the list.
I
So
still
they
like
have
that
it
flavor,
for-
Looms. Coffee milk froth.
Yeah,
Good flavor.
even Swaggy's OGs at this point. A lot of those sit around. We don't play with them often enough anymore.
And he's got a lot of good flavors there.
All that whole remember the whole like Lego block system of building.
Yeah.
We haven't been doing that lately because the raws don't require it as much. And the
Why not
extremes
have
don't.
a flavor themed episode every second month of flavors we don't like? VSO, TPA, DV, whoever.
Of forgotten or unused flavors, so we can kind of bring them out, so we can surprise ourselves every now and then. And it doesn't mean you have to use them alone. You can boost a new flavor with it, or vice versa. Just use them. Yeah, I think I had one go bad. That one of the first ones I got went bad. Or was it the mint? It didn't taste right anymore. That mint went weird. But that mint was from
Never
years ago.
tasted right to begin with, though.
No.
Which
heck
one? What? Who?
I had the
TFA
I think
peppermint?
it's Flavora cinnamon roll that went bad.
I can't remember
It was-
whose
Ooh, I
mint
like
it
that.
was. It was terrible. That mint was. Was it?
It was
liquid?
a weird off-brand that he got from a friend of ours.
Oh.
It was an
TFA
actual.
peppermint one tastes like Colgate.
It was a really old flavor house. That one of the ones, kind of like Creative, Flavor Creative, kind of, you don't see Flavor Creative anymore. It's one of those that kind of went
Never
away.
even heard of those.
It's just FE. Flavor Creative's FE. Custard Premium. Flavor Creative though.
I
That's-
probably have.
Oh, that's just rebottled,
Yeah.
renamed.
No, that's what it was.
I thought you
is-
were talking about a flavoring company that doesn't exist anymore.
The
or
mint
something.
one, the mint one's one of the ones. It's kind of like Mom and Pop's way is going now. It just disappeared. It doesn't exist anymore, and it wasn't a good flavor house. I think it was like TFS like level. Mystery flavor from Sasam. Yeah, the mystery flavor. Which one do you get? You got semi-fennel.
Fennel.
I mean, come on, guys, really?
I got
Give me something I can fucking use.
I got 5 of those mystery flavors, and I got 5 different flavors.
I'm making a nice fennel and beet salad, Maybe I'll throw that in there. What the fuck?
Yeah, fennel. Well, I guess if you like the black licorice, fennel could come in handy.
It's very, rooty black licorice, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably very vegetal.
Yeah,
You go to a supermarket, you can smell fennel from 20 feet away. At least I can.
Yep. Yeah, it's like fucking Jägermeister. You're like, who the fuck's drinking Jaeger in here? I can't smell that shit anymore without getting sick. I can't smell really any hard liquors without getting sick, except for bourbon.
Yeah, I ordered
The only
5.
shit that smells decent to me still.
Here's Swaggy.
DeMillan, I wound up getting Advocat, which is kind of funny because almost sounds like avocado or advocate. Advocat. I got Fruit Loops, Punch, Saskatoon berries. Oh no, not Saskatoon berries. No,
Saskatoon!
no, that's actually the Wonder flavors. Never mind. And Punch.
Saskatoon berry!
I know there should be 2 more.
Okay.
So 2 more of them disappeared on me. But yeah, they have 5. I know I have 5 Sasami, and I'm only showing us 3. But
One of those
yeah.
Flavora black licorices smells exactly like Jaeger Cherokee, so start there. Not the Salma Hayek one, the other one. I think it's just
Yeah.
black licorice. It tastes exactly like the licorice note in Jaeger.
Yes.
Oh God, that would make me
one
yak
of the
on
one
the
of the
spot.
Yeah.
one of the two new ones. Yeah.
Oh
It's
God.
the regular black licorice from
Yep.
Flavora, not Salma Hayek.
Yep.
I'm getting
Salma
goosebumps
Hayek is
thinking
saltier.
of that. Ugh.
She's a
Like
salty
like
Latina.
tequila. I smell
Yeah,
tequila.
I
I'll
can't
throw
smell
up.
tequila. I instantly get fucking dry heaves. Yep.
Fuck yeah. And it's
Yeah.
been 40 years since I got drunk on tequila and I still
Tequila
Yeah,
just
it's been
makes
like
me think
20
of
for
Mario.
me.
That's all there is to it.
I can't even smell that shit, man.
just a thought. I think back getting hammered on tequila in Florida, getting on a plane to the Bahamas, just so fucking sick. Oh, ugh.
So my ex-girlfriend used to drink margaritas, and I wouldn't let her kiss me
I'd
with
throw up.
margarita breath.
I would throw up.
I'm like, could you go smoke a cigarette? Which I would always be like, you can't kiss me with that either. But I was like, can you go smoke a cigarette, because that's at least better than fucking tequila to me.
I started mine earlier, Orlando. Yeah, I gotta do the same
She
thing.
was a Dewey user,
Yeah, he fell asleep through it.
trying to convert
Bunny's
her, but that
fault.
never happened.
Don't you blame that sweet, innocent little snuggle bug. I told you not to lay down, and did you listen to me? Nope, you plopped your fucking pillow down, laid down with the bunny, knew what was going to happen. You should have never started your movie.
I thought it could have lasted more than 5 minutes, but apparently not.
As soon as
We
I
all
got
have
in the
that
shower,
problem,
you
Tim.
went
Don't
out.
worry. We all have that problem.
It's like, what?
That's right.
Oh God, no.
I hear Andy
No,
Griffith
Tabitha.
on TV, so it's time for me to squeeze on
Yeah.
out of
Good
here.
night, hippie. You have a great night.
Good night, hippie.
Hey,
Thanks for
Later, buddy.
thanks for stopping in.
I got all my bottles cleaned, all my little 15 mil glass bottles cleaned out, and I've got the rest of my VSO raws that I'm gonna mix up tomorrow. So that's gonna be interesting. I got some good ones to mix up, so that'll be coming out in a week. This Friday, I'll be putting out a simple strawberry cream recipe, but it's kick ass. I made a big ass bottle of it.
Yeah, it's made all by TPA. You can tell.
No,
No, it's just cheap.
I made it in the old strawberry ripe TPA bottle. Yeah, I just reused the bottle. Why not? Oh, the bottle. And it's a strawberry cream, and it does have strawberry ripe in it. But hey, y'all have a good evening. It was fun and everything.
Take
Good
care.
luck. Good luck with your good luck with your foosball,
Hey, buddy.
as
I
someone
heard
might
that.
say.
Later, y'all.
Peace.
Buddy.
Love you, hippie. Yeah, I just thought this might be a fun thing. I do like the idea. Like, I realized that I used one of the ones that probably shouldn't have, but that you know what that means? I'm really tempted to do, even though I have that flavor. I gotta is there a way to put notes in your own in your own stash on like personal notes on a flavor?
Yes,
There is, right?
I think so. I never did.
On where?
I just read everybody else's and use my brain.
On all the flavors?
No, I was thinking like on
Nice Cherokee.
ELR.
ELR, but I want to see if you can you do personal notes that are hidden, like just for yourself. I just want to put a note next to it. Do not reorder.
Yeah.
Not good. Play-Doh.
I mean, maybe if you use it differently, it'll be fun.
Well, I gotta see too. It might steep out a little bit because I did mix other stuff with it. Maybe it will turn into just more of a flowery note in there, which would be okay. But
Hippie said 2 weeks, so
yeah, give it 2 weeks and see. Maybe it'll be here. Even worse is I made a 60, so it'll be here in 2 weeks.
Oh.
Well, it's like maple frosted donut. That sounds great. And I put that in. It's like it's not so great.
Hey, I asked you if you wanted a 60 or a 10. You're like, oh, this is going to be great. Give me the 60.
Sounded good.
no, it'll be fine. Just wait 2 weeks.
Mr.
Hello,
Intense.
Mr. Intense.
Mr. Intense, hello.
Mr. Intense. Oh yeah, macho man. Yeah, the cream of the crop, baby. Cream of the crop, oh yeah.
Oh my god.
He was
Paradise
intense.
PD.
He's like always on the verge of fucking about to shit himself. Oh yeah. Loved him. He's my favorite. One of my favorites, at least.
It's the Slim Jim commercials, man.
Never do a Slim Jim, oh yeah.
So, Paradise PD on Netflix, Adam. They
Yeah.
resurrected the man. And it's like his skeleton is resurrected in the show.
Oh, interesting.
Won't give away the storyline, but let's just say, yeah. I'm always in constant pain. It's like, oh, okay. Because of what they did to me. It's like, oh. Yeah, but why did you act like this when you're alive then?
Oh man, that's good.
You gotta wonder. He says he liked the Slim Jims, right? Snap into a Slim Jim and everything. He didn't sound too excited. He sounded like he's really like you said, he was about to go to the bathroom or something.
I still can't get over how good 555 Gold is. Oh, it's so good.
It really is. I got to give Daniel credit for that one. He pushed me and pushed me. I held out for too long on that. That was a good.
Which flavor house did you get? Inawera or
Inawera.
I forget.
Inawera.
Inawera. Okay, that's what I have. Oh,
It's good.
it really is good.
Steve, oh yeah, I get that. That's the downside to the whole 30 ml bottle thing. But with the bottles, the Swagger's having problems with those 15s. I think the smart move was just to not bother with those 15s anymore.
Yeah, I
felt bad for Swaggy. He's constantly dealing with that, especially when he shipped to like a long distance. Every damn time he's constantly having to deal with crap.
Yeah, they either leak or they evaporate because it's not making a good seal.
Yeah, Cherokee, that actually is an important question. That's one of the things we talked about last night. He's testing a black walnut, another black walnut. And I want to know if it's actually black walnut myself. I'm curious now.
TV authority on black walnuts?
Cherokee was the one that was saying that the black walnut, the original black walnut, which is what I got, the bottle says black walnut, is more of just a walnut, not a black walnut. So he's trying another one. So
I didn't even. What's the difference between the walnut and the black walnut?
A little bit darker, like roastier flavor.
Color.
Kind of. Yeah.
Roastier. Oh, why am I doing this here? This is going to be fucking...
Well, the black walnut apparently is a little bit more racist, I think, because the regular walnut doesn't include any color.
That's not very nice.
That's not nice.
No.
Walnut? No, I don't have black walnut.
I was kind of curious, too.
Now, the walnut raw, I don't believe I've used that. What's the flavor profile on that? Is it more dark? Is it...
Well, that is... The walnut raw is based off the original walnut, which was originally black walnut. But mine, it got... Well, when I made my mix... When I was making my mix the other day for the maple walnut custard, I actually was looking for walnut. PSO walnut. And I didn't realize... I'm looking, I couldn't... Where's the walnut? It's not a W. And I realized, I wonder. And I looked up and it was right here. The reason I couldn't find it is because it's labeled under black walnut. So it's like, that's why I couldn't find it. So it took me a while to find that flavor because change of name. Originally, when it came out, he had a black walnut. And no answer from Cherokee. Now we're curious.
Cherokee.
Yeah, Mr. Intense, I can't do that either. Anything black licorice like, it just makes me want to throw up.
I don't mind black licorice, but I can't do it as like maybe once in a while. It's one of those ones I could pick up occasionally.
Really? Because I got sick on black licorice when I was really young, like maybe 6 years old, and ever since then I can't go near it.
I made myself a milkshake version of like Fresh came out with mixing the black licorice. Salma Hayek one from Wonder with he made a black licorice ice cream, and I made a black licorice milkshake, and that I don't mind. It's really nice with creams. It actually works with creams. It tones it down. Straight up, it's too much. The
No, I
juice
don't
about
think I
fell in the
could do it.
lava there. Holy crap.
No, it's a magma block. It's cool.
But
It
you know,
wasn't
I'm
lava.
saying that, and you never know. I was
Still
adamant that
scary.
I'd hate tobacco, and fuck, I love this 555 gold.
Try it with the creams. I'll actually see if I can find Fresh's quick before. Because that was actually, his was really good. I mixed his, and I made the milkshake.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what ice cream you used in.
Jesus.
I always want to put fresh pies. It's freshy pies.
So I need a fucking shovel now. Of course I need the shovel now. God damn it.
Do you know where that background is, Cassie? It looks like Guadalupe.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's just one of the ones that comes with
Oh,
the
that's
computer
not it.
or Zoom or whatever.
Was it not the one called the curse? What's the other version? Niece.
Once we get the hooks and we get my curtain up, I won't have to have the backgrounds anymore. I can just have my curtain behind me. But, you know, that'll happen when Tim gets off his ass and does it.
Yeah, Tim.
Kind of like the shelves in the living room that's still in the box and hasn't been built yet. That'll get put together when Tim gets off his ass and does it.
Yeah, I was up on the roof, and that took priority, so...
Up on the roof.
Okay, you were up on the roof for like an hour.
And I felt like... And then I had to come in and cool off for about 5 hours, because it
That's
was
no
hot.
joke.
Ooh.
On a
No.
is it a tin roof or
No, it's flat, but it's black. It's a
Oh,
flat black
God.
roof. And the rest of the house is 2-story, so that reflects right off of the other. Oh, it was hot. It was really hot. Like, I put down the stir stick for the sealant, put it down, went to pick it back up, and burned my hand on it. Just after sitting like a minute on that. Yeah, it was bad. Still trying to
I'm
find it.
sitting in a bedroom, Mr. Intense.
Little known fact that Vermont is tropical.
Yeah.
Very little known.
Trying
Palm
to
trees right
find that
outside the
one. I
door.
can't find his. Oh, where is it?
Well, you guys are on the Connecticut River, right?
Right next to it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked and it just says beach when I
Yeah, it was in
Cool.
2017, so maybe he didn't make it public, or it's got some weird name, but I can't find it.
Well, look,
I
now
got-
you're in San
yeah.
Francisco.
Yep.
I might know.
Rice-a-roni, San Francisco tree. Ding ding.
That's a huge foodie city. I got to go there one day.
San Fran?
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Here it is. This is
I'll
this
join
is
you.
what I end up making anyway. It's I can't find his. Black licorice milkshake. It's black licorice VSO at 3, French vanilla thick wonder flavors at 1, malt VSO at 1, milkshake from Cap at 2.5, super sweet pearlum at 0.5, vanilla bean ice cream flavor west at 3, and vanilla gelato Italian wonder flavors at 1.5. If I remember correctly, the only thing I thought about after making this is, as much as I like the vanilla bean ice cream, I actually think that maybe Liquid Barn might have been a better option for the thickness to hold up against the black licorice, and maybe yeah. But it's kind of nice, and with the creams, it's actually nice. Someone made a candy. I think it was someone in I haven't seen him in a little while. Made the black licorice and banana candy, too. That actually looks really good. That was on ATF.
It'd be interesting.
Let me see if I can find their recipe. That
See,
looked really good.
Sound
They
like
use-
black
No, I think it was
licorice would go
Knowles,
well
wasn't
with
it?
banana.
Was it Knowles?
They use the Wonder Flavors banana because that already has a little bit of spice to it, in my
I
opinion.
have no idea, Tim.
I think it's Knowles.
But yeah, black licorice doesn't sound like it would go good with banana because they're so polar opposite kind of flavor profiles. But they actually
Well, it's
blend really well.
it's a gummy. Well, banana's also creamy, but the gummy that they make over there.
Yeah, but it's also tropical. Don't try to explain to me, Tim. I know what I'm talking about. Shut up.
I can't find that either. It's not as easy to search on all the recipes as it used to be. Things that.
Oops.
I found that more people are like swaying back towards ELR with this new format of ATF.
Well, isn't Wayne on ELR now?
I think I have seen some of his recipes
Yeah,
on
no,
there.
he is. He
I
is.
have seen Sam has been using ELR. It's just the new format's actually just not like it used to be. It used to be so nice and smooth. I don't know. Not as big a fan of it myself either.
Fuck me.
It's just a little more complicated than it needs to be to navigate.
It's been a lot of years since I've been in California. Last time was San Diego for a wedding.
Mixers, there we go.
San Diego was nice, at least then.
There we go. I found it. I found Knowles. I'm pretty sure it's Knowles. They made it.
Boom.
Back.
So much nicer.
Noli monkey. Oh, here it is. Monkey heads. The Dutch. Right here it is. I got it. Monkey heads. The Dutch. You can pronounce that if you want to, Candy. And it is. It's a licorice banana cream gummy. So licorice and cap at 2, TPA banana cream at 2.5, TPA EM at 0.5, sweetener TPA at 0.75, and Wonder Flavors banana puree at 1.6. And I think I remember talking to him about this
banana.
And for this
Definitely the right banana.
For this cream, I'm not sure about the puree though. It may have a little
Ethyl maltol and sweetener.
Well, the EM will cut off. So I think he switched the EM later to the EM to try and take some of the rough edges because I think it wasn't quite blending the way he wanted, and the EM was actually to help that. But yeah, that's the one. But banana candies, it's actually banana licorice candies is actually a real thing, and I think I remember having these before or something like them when I was little.
I would try one. I would definitely try one.
But it'll give you like a creaminess to it, and it kind of takes some of that harshness out of your licorice candy. Your licorice. Your licorice. Kerplop's got something here? What do we got, Kerplop?
Boom.
Okay.
Oh, Sir Mix-a-Lots, yeah.
I like big butts and I can't like.
Tiger Stripe by Sir Mix-a-Lot. French Vanilla Thick, Wonder Flavors at 1.5. Marshmallow Gooey, Wonder Flavors at 1.15. Orange Citrus Tangy, Wonder Flavors at 1. Orange Cream from Wonder Flavors at 2.5. Salmiak Licorice, Wonder Flavors at 0.85. And Vanilla Ice Cream, Wonder Flavors at 2.25.
Word up.
First thing came out, I saw this flavor coming out. Yeah, I would give it a try.
Mm-hmm.
That gooey's gonna help
to
tone it down too. Yeah, that actually looks really good. Thank you, Ploppy.
Hey, Fitty.
Hey, Fitty.
Oh.
Scroll down again, Tim.
Oh, you want to go back into that recipe?
Yeah, I just wanted to see the comments. I caught one of them. I didn't catch the second one.
Sam said it was good. Amazing orange vanilla cream, back end licorice syrup. Gonna try it. Wow, long one here. Yet the more my palate is tantalized, ever-growing stash of flavors is harder to find in all-day vape. Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
No, there's a lot of comments on this one though. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Hey, it's an interesting profile. I think that's the kind of thing. I mean, get new flavor, give it a try.
Maybe I should give it a try then.
If you had the flavors, why not?
Put aside my prejudice and order some licorice at some point.
You get surprised sometimes with them. You're like, oh, that
You
doesn't
never know.
sound good. And then you try it. It's like, oh,
Fucker.
I didn't do the corner thing you're trying to get to. There you go.
I'm gonna fucking class this little area up.
Banana blueberry milk, banana milkshake.
Aesthetically pleasing to my eyes. Swallowed. Bing bong 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 bong.
Oh, Steven, yeah, it looks like you have 3 versions. Actually. Not just 2.
Water down there.
V2's the better one, huh? So we'll just go over the V2 then. So Steven here has a blueberry banana milkshake. He's recommended the V2 by the sounds of things. Banana from Liquid Barn. Wow, there's some old school flavor. At 1. Banana cream flavor West at 2. That's not exactly a new flavor. Bavarian cream TPA at 2.5. Blueberry jam from Wonder Flavors at 3. That's the only really new one. Marshmallow from TPA at 1. Milkshake from Cap at 2. Super Sweet from Cap at 0.5. And Vanilla Bean Ice Cream from Cap at 4.5. I don't have the banana from Liquid Barn, so I don't think I do.
There.
Let's see what it says I'm missing. Yeah, well, no, I have marshmallow TPA. I gotta fix that. Actually, let me fix it right now. That's annoying me because that's been showing up for a while. Of course, this one.
Pity it's flavors that you've unused or forgotten about.
Bringing back some of the old school ones,
yeah.
Fetty, that you've had forever and you just don't use, just to try and this way here. For one, some of these flavors surprisingly are better than the new ones. You just kind of forgot about them because you got the new, tried them out, we're playing with it, and then you just never went back.
Yeah.
I've had a few of those that I tried back in the beginning. It's like I go back to them. I was like, wow, why did I stop using this one? Oh, because it's in this one mix. This worked. The other one worked better, but not necessarily every mix. Use up some of your old flavors this way. Maybe get some orders in on some of these flavors so they don't ever disappear on us because no one's ordered them in 3, 4, 5 years. Yeah. I mean, even BCF, the flavor doesn't sell. When they run out, they don't restock it if it hasn't sold in years.
Yep, no bother.
What's the point?
You know?
And you could lose out on some really good flavors that way, the availability because of it.
That's right.
LD brilliant.
That one, I was so surprised with that fudge brownie. Dry, yes, but flavor, freaking excellent. Banana TFA, stop. Yeah, exactly. Right there's one. And if it was more used, they probably would have possibly kept it going.
Regular banana TFA, yeah, that flavor's fucking fire. It's like the best generic candy banana around, in my opinion. I'm pretty sure they used to use it in a lot of shit. I liked that flavor a lot.
Oh god.
There's a recipe on ATF that uses it, Bonanza Shake. It's really fucking good. Like 7% fucking TFA banana. Dynamite.
Hey, that might even fall into Fitty. Some of your Fitty is a big fan of some medicine flowers. Some of the medicine flowers maybe that you were okay or something that you just haven't used in a while. Why let them sit? Give them a chance for something like this. That's kind of it too. Not specific to Flavor House tonight. But Dave did have an idea. Maybe in the future, every couple months, go over like flavor houses like this, unused, underused, or obscure flavors. Because there's so many. I have so many TFA that I just don't use that I need to break out and mix with. And I've tested a lot of them for single flavor testing, but I never mixed with them. It's not the same. You get an idea, but and then you forget to use them.
I have a TPA ripe banana.
I mean, that's pretty much exactly what it says. Pretty potent. There's way better bananas though now.
That's true too, Fitty.
Swags beats the crap out of that for sure.
Yeah, I have the medicine flower banana, don't I?
Let's see. Bananas alone, I have FA, Flavor West,
Yeah, I have it.
Inawera, TFS, VSO, Banana Candy FA, Banana Candy Wonder Flavors, Banana Cream Flavor West, Banana Cream SSA, Banana Cream TPA, Banana Custard VTA, Banana Maze Mom and Pops. That sucks. Banana Bread TPA, Banana Puree Wonder Flavors, Banana Raw VSO, Banana Ripe TFS, Banana Sweet Cream 101, Banana Extreme VSO, Banana Foster TPA, Banana Nut from
That's a
Wonder
good flavor.
Flavors, Candy Banana Flavor West, Ripe Banana TPA, Soft Banana Mullenberry, and Strawberry Banana Flavor West. It's a lot of freaking bananas. And you know how many I actually use out of this? 3.
1, 2, 3.
3,
Yeah.
3, 3.
You don't have the medicine flower, right?
No, I gotta try that one.
There.
But like 3 of these I really use on a regular basis. I've used others, but there's 3 that I would go or my go-tos. The puree, depending on what I'm doing, and sometimes I like that spice now in some bakeries. Banana custard VTA is delicious, but I have to want that cream. For me, it is not a pure banana. It definitely has a cream to it, so I have to want that.
Oh, really?
Mullenberry soft banana is just a touch runty, but it's pretty damn good. And before I got the raw from VSO, that was my go-to. Those are the three. That's it.
DeMillan has a question for you, Tim.
Yep. Butterfly Bait Mom and Pops. I don't know if I have that one.
I'll be right back.
Oh, I do have Butterfly Bait. Yeah. I don't think I tried it. Tried it tomorrow. But I can put that on this other list. And also,
Oh no, it's backwards though.
I do have it. I bought all the mom and pops off of Noms before they started selling out. So everything they had left, I had.
Oh, my foot is completely asleep.
Mom and Pop's going away.
Yeah, mom and pop seems to be going the way of the dodo bird, unfortunately.
They're bringing back the dodo bird. I don't know if you heard about that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they found dodo bird DNA in somewhere, and they're like trying. They've been experimenting on it for like the past like 3 or 4 years, I think.
Interesting.
They're like real life Jurassic Park shit.
I saw that they are extracted real blood. Somehow I got this up by Instagram.
Yeah, the Banana Foster's Dino.
Banana Foster. That's another one. That's another good one too. Yes.
TPA.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one too.
That's a good sub.
So I guess there's 4.
Yeah, that's a good sub for the Banana Flambe. Sauli Barome.
Oh,
Yep. Which also isn't
Not
bad.
treats.
It's not
peanuts.
perfect. It's not like perfect, but it's pretty damn close. Because that's Banana Foster Sauli Barome is gone.
I got this weird like. I don't know. It's kind of weird that it's coming up somehow, but I'm getting these like the mummies and stuff being unearthed and stuff. Some of the excavation archaeology stuff. For some reason, it's in my feed, which I never searched out, so I don't know why it started. But the last thing I saw today, just scrolling through, was something about a foal, like a 10,000, 30,000 year old foal that was under in ice. They actually were able to it might have been older than that they actually extracted liquid blood from,
wow, that's fucking crazy.
because it was frozen and so well preserved.
There's
Did he-
talk about them cloning woolly mammoths.
Yes,
Shit.
I have heard that.
Really?
You know
Hope
what
to
else?
God they don't. Because who
Another-
knows what they're going to bring back? You know, it could be some
Oh.
disease.
Fitty, that's Mark Private.
No,
It's Mark Private. But yeah, they were showing us it looks like a rhino with fur was on that in that scrolling for those things today too. But how they if it didn't have fur, it almost looks just like a rhino with an extra large horn. So I kind
I
of
can
wondered.
see bringing back recently extinct stuff like whatever
The
tiger cats or
tigers,
whatever,
cats, yep.
something like that that's in recent time. But bringing back woolly mammoth or saber-tooth tiger or something, not a good idea.
Probably dangerous.
We're already going to have enough headaches when the bodies start melting up north from the that died of that the Spanish flu.
Yeah.
There we go. Fiddy just put it there. Okay.
Speaking of which, I have to deal with COVID now.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, my mother-in-law came out of the hospital a little while ago. She got COVID. My wife is down there taking care of her. She's gonna get COVID.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Tell her to stay there till she gets better.
Yeah, exactly. Quarantine her there. So here's Fiddy's strawberry custard, Bavarian cream TPA at 3. Yeah, that's another thing. A lot of people don't use the TPA Bavarian cream because there's so many others now.
Oh, I do.
I do like that flavor though. Meringue from FA at 2. Strawberries and cream from Cap at 3. Strawberry medicine. Yeah, that needs help, so I'm glad he put more in there. Strawberry from Medicine Flower at 0.75. Sweet cream from TPA at 3.
That looks
vanilla
good.
custard from Cap at 6. Ooh, that does sound good. That sounds like a good combination with the meringue and
Anything strawberry is good.
yeah, I don't have the Medicine Flower strawberry, but that actually sounds good. You have to have something to boost that strawberries and cream.
7 years ago, that recipe.
Wow.
Holy crap, that is 7 years ago. Wow. 2016.
I started mixing.
That's all I'm missing is the Medicine Flower
I've
strawberry.
heard they're tasty. Oh, really? Eh? Aged bourbon cream. Wow, real flavors. Interesting.
Yeah, that's a good flavor.
I wonder if I have that. Let's see if I have that.
Oh, speaking of which,
It's one of the very few real flavors I have.
Yeah, if anybody's curious, in chat and whatever, there's going to be a deal this week coming out on DIY e-juice up in Canada here.
I didn't
What's
want
the
to
percentage of sale? What's this
I don't
percentage?
know. I don't know. She didn't tell me. I emailed her and she said they're gonna put out the deal this week at some point.
Yeah,
The
they
end of the week.
had an overload or something on their servers. Is what they're saying?
Short staffed. They're short staffed.
Soft.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, but I didn't want to put you on the spot earlier if you wanted to mention that, but I should have just put it in our chat.
Yeah, no worries.
But yeah, if they're going to be coming out with a deal, which is good, and it's actually nice it's not with the other deals, so it gives you a chance to maybe bounce back from another purchase you just made over the holiday.
Plus, everybody in the States, remember the exchange, 30% right off the top, so that more than covers shipping.
I'm thinking the same thing, Fiddy. I have to order up there, and actually the sale might be the opportunity. I got to get some of the real flavors. There's a few. They're pretty good. Daniel was saying it for him. The Baja Blast was good. It was weak but good. Like the most spot on of the Bajas. So of course we're gonna have to try that because the one we got was not that good. It was way too bright.
I wish Kerplop. It's gonna be like almost 90 again tomorrow.
Oh no, yeah, it's gonna be.
It was
Lovely.
90 degrees at like 9:30 this morning here when I went to the pharmacy.
Odd.
I went to work the other Saturday morning. I went to work and I froze. It was like 50 degrees. It's supposed to be up in the 70s, and it was only supposed to get about 80. I came home. It was like in the 90s. It's like this is insane.
Yeah, tomorrow's supposed to be hot here again.
Lumi, that would be called a bra.
Or a duct tape.
It still feels like 100 here right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, stay safe out there. I can't believe I have to say this in September. Try not to get heat stroke. in September.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's 11. What's that? 11:20 p.m. and it's feels like 95 degrees outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, not fun on the bike, I tell you. On the big Harley, the air-cooled Harley. Boy,
I went the other day thinking, oh, this is gonna be great, and it's like the whole ride in was freezing on the way home. I felt like I was in Florida again.
that's why I hate riding on bike in Florida. It's disgusting. If you
Yeah,
stop in traffic, I remember I was driving a V-Rod down Florida, and I stopped in traffic waiting for a bridge to go up and come down, and I had to like literally spread my legs out
No,
like
that's
as
not.
far as they
No.
would go because the motor was so freaking hot it was burning my legs.
I did that
Jeez.
on the way to not Laconia, but Bike Week in Lake George, and I went to go one year, and I rode over there, and I got in traffic waiting to get into town. I had to shut my bike off. It's so hot. I was afraid it was going to overheat.
Yeah, that's happened to me actually
After
there
about
too.
an hour and a half sitting in that heat, dying, I finally gave up. Did a U-turn in the middle of the road, went back and just visited my family in upstate New York. Said screw it, I didn't go to Bike Week. It's like
Yeah.
it was too damn hot. But yeah, it's 69 right now. It's gonna get up to about 90 tomorrow.
69.
Yay. Yep, 69 exactly. I thought you'd get a kick out of that.
No, that absolutely not. No, that is not even going to happen, young lady.
Those Lumi braids. Oh,
I've got the quilt drying behind me because I didn't want to throw it through the dryer, and she's eyeballing it hard. She thinks she has a new blanket, and she does not.
Not
Oh,
for
she's
you.
a blanket and a pillowcase, Paul. You can't have blankets or pillows
Was it
around her.
yesterday that she hopped up there and grabbed the blanket and jumped back with it?
Yep.
It was yesterday, wasn't it?
And then I took it back, and then she spun around, pissed all over everything.
Oh, yeah,
she's
that was a pissed off on purpose thing. Yeah, that was an attitude.
But because we have the sectional, I have one pillow, and then I have another pillow to lean on. She will push the top pillow out of her way, get in between them, and sprawl between the pillows, and then steal the blanket and pull it over top of her.
Yeah.
But she's a crazy nipple cracker. She's great.
Crazy bitch.
Toenails, toenails, toenails. There we go.
settle down.
Which
Sorry.
which milk is Fitty talking about? No, he said something about used to love the milk, but dry but tasted very good. Talking to Millen.
What's up, buddy? Hi, Joe.
Who's your boo boo boo?
Joey. Joey.
Oh, the real
Beautiful
flavors?
boy.
Pancake.
Look at that face. Oh, what a beautiful
The
boy.
pancake.
The real flavors.
What a beautiful boy. Yeah, a beautiful face.
Isn't it the slushy, blue raz slushy or something like that supposed to be really good or something?
You need one of those Tata towels. That's
Tata
awesome.
Tatatos. Especially when they're babies, Doxy. Like she had razor sharp claws when she was a baby. Like I thought cats had razor sharp claws when they were kittens. The bunny was worse. This bunny was worse.
Oh,
Like
Joe.
she couldn't even walk across you without accidentally cutting you.
Oh my God, you should see my thighs because her running back and forth across me, I have just scars across my legs.
Well, yeah, because bunnies are a burrowing animal, right? So of course they're going to be sharp.
Okay, I'm making this real flavor list. Pancake. Because if that's coming up, Bob, Paul, I need to know. We got pancake. We want to get. We got.
Is pancake coming up or noted or?
No, I just want them.
Oh,
Um,
yeah. Pancake Wonder flavors?
no, the real flavors.
Real flavors.
So what are the
Oh.
ones I'm seeing here? All right,
No, I
you've
don't
tried
have it.
quite a few of them, Paul. You got quite a few. What ones do you like?
Yeah, they're good. The peanut butter cup, the French toast, cookies and cream.
Why are you on the
That
toast?
cookies and cream isn't anything like the one
What are
that
you doing?
Mallory got, right? The jungle
I don't-
flavors one.
I do have the aged bourbon.
Yeah, I have
Oh,
it
that's
too.
it. That's the other one. Yeah, I want to re-up the aged bourbon too.
I didn't even know I had it.
No.
Knuckle it.
Well,
Let me know what
goodness,
it tastes
no.
like, Paul.
Oh, I don't know what that'd be like off the knuckle. I didn't knuckle it. I actually single flavored that one.
What Demillen? What
Yeah,
Demillen's?
Lumi, we got
Strawberry
a
milkshake.
curtain.
That's
We
the other
just
one.
need to get hooks to hang it up.
Oh,
I'm gonna get you the pull around like I have here for in there.
Well, that's what I thought you said, but then you're like, no, I want to see how it looks first.
It's good, Paul.
There's a gelato too.
that's drinkable.
Nice.
Oh, Yumberry. That's right, Yumberry. I don't have that either.
What the hell is Yumberry?
I don't
It's
even know.
some kind of
Berry
like.
that's real yummy.
Yeah, I
Thanks,
thought you.
thanks for clearing that
I
up,
think
Adam.
it's like a. I think it's
Well, I'd
something
rather
like
be
a
hooked on
similar to like a
fruit.
brambleberry type thing. I've done that.
Wow,
I know what a
thanks, Tim. Thanks for
brambleberry-
clearing that up, brah.
He was
Goes
gonna
from
get
one random berry to another one. It's kind of
Oh.
like a snozberry, you know?
Well, brambleberry is just a random like wild
What
berry.
the fuck does a snozberry taste? The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Yeah,
Cool.
Snozberry tastes like a
Yes, I
snozberry.
did
Duh.
understand that you were calling me a cone head, Swaggy. I just don't care.
That's good.
Have I been down these parts?
What are you
All right,
doing?
so I got a little list there. So when I order up there, Paul.
I have.
Hold on. Let's see.
Over here, I don't know. Oh, that's dangerous.
Chinese bayberry. Okay.
I don't
It's
think
like
this
down
one
here.
was as bad about swallowing my head.
I thought it was acting a little weird. Its battery's
Oh,
dead.
here it is. There.
Fuck down there.
So we're gonna get headed out of here in just a minute here. I am wiped out from the heat today, actually. But one last time here before we start going through everything. Yeah, Swaggy has changed prices. The sale isn't for as much off. It's 17 now instead of 24, but that's because you're already saving a lot in prices. Plus, he's also increased the size of the bottles. Like the raws come in 30s and up instead of 15s and up like before. But the price is down, so even though it's a bigger bottle, it's less money. Even without the code. But you can use AFL to get 17% off. You can use AFL to get 6% off of Bull City as well. Although if they still have their deal going on Labor Days, I'm not sure. I think that might be over. It might still be. I don't know how long they were keeping it going. It was still working last night when I ordered off them. But that is a damn good deal if you order and when you order with a code. Remember, if you order over $75 in the U.S., you will get free shipping. So you can still get free shipping and use the code.
Sure.
Definitely something I always do. I always order at least $75 worth of everything.
Damn.
Is that better, Swaggy? If I'm going to be a cone head, I might as well be in outer space, right?
There you go. Addie put something out for you. You have to check that out. Yeah, I know that, Fiddy. That was kind of sad that they only did 15% off instead of the usual 20. I thought that was a little weird, but
Welcome to
It's-
2023.
it's still a better deal than like the usual 6%. So, but for a sale, yeah, it's not much of a draw. Cinnamon custard. Oh, cinnamon custard.
I just used that in the recipe the other day.
Was it good?
Well, that's one of my recipes for tonight, I believe. Or no, it was last week.
All right, I just put it on my list of ones to get because I am when I make this order, I don't want to make this order and then say, "Oh, damn, I forgot these." So,
Oh my God, you're putting in another order?
well, it will be when the sale goes through for a different place ordering from Canada.
You
Milo
better get
from-
my Baja or I'm going to Baja you in the head.
Milo from Descendants had a heart attack. Sounds like he's doing all right now. That's good to hear that he's doing better. It's kind of like we just like the guy that played Bray Wyatt in WWE is 36 years old, gone. Two of the Firefly people passed young. It's just
Yep. Luke
Oh,
Harper, I believe,
all
was
the musicians
40.
we listened to growing up, a
Yep.
lot of them are going now,
Yeah, we're losing them. But
or about to.
you look at their ages. You're talking 80 to 100 years old too. So it's like,
Yeah.
it's not a surprise, but still, it's hard to see.
Yeah, it's just I
Oh,
always
that's
when
right.
I'm listening
Yes.
to music, I look up the artist's age. I was listening to Carly Simon's song. She's 80 years old. Can you believe that? 80 years old.
I
So is
can.
Mick Jagger. I mean,
Thank you,
so.
DeMillan. That is one I didn't mean to get to. Was that strawberry jam on toast?
The moves like Jagger.
Now
That's
you
Adam
get a
Levine.
full
He's in his
city again. Are
40s.
you happy?
And the Baja. And the Baja, I'm gonna get to.
That's what I'm.
The Rolling
Like I said,
Stones
you
play
better
for
get the
Jesus.
Baja or I'm going to Baja you.
Now,
I have the Baja, and I also have the soda base. Apparently, that's supposed to be really good.
Yeah, that was one of the other ones that people used to use a lot that I'd always see in recipes. Soda base. Never tried them.
the Rolling Stones were the headliner for Jesus. Swaggy.
they opened for Moses coming down from the mount.
Yeah. I mean, I think they helped write them. You know, they're the lyricist. Ah, DNA. Once you change the battery, you have to fight with it for a second to get to play. But yeah,
Dig this room out.
this will be a continuation situation for this weekend. I wanted to split it up so that people that can't make it one night can make the other. There's no shortage of flavors that we just have sitting around we haven't used. Everybody that has a decent flavor stash, even some people that only have, like Mallory only has like 50, 60 flavors, there's bound to be some in her stash she never uses. So yes, I think this applies to everyone. Break out some of those flavors you don't use and see if you can get them to work. Or maybe this way here you can make sure and check out off your list and say, nope, second time running through or third time, this one goes on this shelf over here. Do not order again. You know. Keith Richards snorted the other apple. Oh, God.
I have a theory about him. I don't think he does all the drugs that everyone thinks he does, because the guy cannot be this old
I have a
and
theory
still
about him.
alive.
He's not human. That's my theory.
Fuck.
Maybe the drugs are preserving him.
Lumi, you have some really
I think he
good
just stopped like at the right time. Before
Exactly.
It
It's
got
got
out
to
of
be
hand.
that. It's got to be that.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he was doing some fucking serious drugs, heroin and this and that.
Now he's a fucking bazillionaire and can have a personal chef and a personal trainer and all kinds
Oh,
of shit. That,
No, no,
you know what
no.
I'm saying?
No, no,
That'll keep
no.
you
No, no,
keep
no.
you living a
There's
little bit
nothing over
longer,
there for you.
possibly.
Get back here.
Jesus Cherokee.
That's speculation, though, on my part. I don't know. Yeah, like who knows?
But it makes a lot of sense, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, there's
Never
so
know.
much money in the Rolling Stones that, you know, they're probably forced into taking better care of themselves.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it.
Still
You
can
guys
put
want to
on.
keep living that cushy lifestyle, you know? You got to fucking go out and fucking be the Rolling Stones still, you old farts.
I can still put the Stones playlist on and be perfectly happy with it, though.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I give or take.
I grew up Rolling Stones. I know this is sacrilege to Adam, but I was more Rolling Stones than Beatles.
Oh, that's fine. I have plenty of friends who are.
I am too, a little bit. But
I've
the Beatles
Plenty of friends who are
still good.
Elvis over both. So
Oh, I
I've got
love
some-
Elvis too.
I've got some family that still. Just my aunt just passed away a couple years ago now, and she was the biggest Elvis fan I have ever met in my life. Like
I can
seriously.
remember in 1976 when he died, looking around and all the women were crying. They were all
Sure.
crying. The tears
Stan.
were just flowing.
I
Stan.
thought they had a chance with him.
Hi, Stan.
Dreamer Stan? Tenacious?
Yep. Yeah. We
Nice. What's up, dude?
Stan and I actually played some Call of Duty the other day, and for the first time ever, I wasn't like aggravated with all my teammates. We had a good team.
Oh my God, Stan, the other night when you guys just didn't manage to connect, you made this bunny so mad because she was cuddling with him and watching TV, and he turned it off to play the game, and she flipped out.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
took away her television and she was watching something that she liked. Ashley, did you just change my mic color? You fucking little shit.
Yeah, I'm not usually the team player type when it comes to that game. Another thing, I don't use my mic often because I have had more than one
Oh,
incident
buttons on your mic.
getting banned. So you gotta be careful. They don't allow you to tell the stupid little kids off anymore. So
I don't want to hear them kids while I'm playing the game. I shut off all communications when I play Call of Duty.
well, that's what Stan was suggesting we do too, and we did for the one. But then we had this really good group of, like I said, they were speaking Spanish. Stan was pretending to speak Spanish. You would have loved this, Adam. He was
I
pretending
don't
to speak,
mind
like saying a little bit, and it was funny. And then they started talking completely Spanish. We couldn't understand a word they were saying.
I don't play games that really rely on it either. You know, I play Invasion mostly, and it's like basically just fucking kill the other team.
Lumi, it's not that he doesn't want to play with you guys. He just plays on the console, not on the computer.
It's cross-platform. We've gone over this.
Most days when I play, I get on, I do my dailies, I get off. Very, very seldom I do anything more.
Tired of the excuse drawer. So's Lumi. Wait a minute, Lumi. What the fuck? You haven't played with me in like a year.
Yeah. There we go.
I don't know where you guys find the time.
No
to
prox
game.
chat. Yeah.
He
I
plays
don't
all
have.
the
I don't have. I don't
Shit.
have much time. That's why it's usually on and off. Stan caught that rare occasion. I actually had a few minutes.
Although that's going to be taken up the next few days because you have 2 movies to watch.
Yeah, that's true too.
This shit goes deep. I dare jump down.
Where are you going?
Now you got to see the new bunny. There, Stan. She's gotten quite big. But yeah, gonna be doing a similar episode on Saturday, but I'm gonna mix a few more recipes. I got 2 that I'm working on. I'm just trying. I want them to be good. I don't want it to be a random one like today that doesn't turn out good. I want to actually do some testing.
Yeah.
Okay, now what flavors haven't I used or never used? Or
Ooh, I see
You
diamonds.
see
I
that
see
cupboard
diamonds.
over? You see that cupboard over there? All but 25% of it, at least.
Stupid. This is probably stupid, isn't it?
Probably true.
I'll do cap this time.
It's not bad. I was thinking I was going to go Flavor West for Saturday. Try to get some Flavor West ones out because I did the TPA today.
Or
I
Flavora.
saw it.
Flavora. That's another one.
DX peanut butter.
There it is.
Yeah, but I use
Right
it
there.
DX.
Bam!
So you should definitely do more shows like this. Definitely. Because there's so many flavor houses that we don't.
It is a lot.
Use.
It's nice to break these out when we forget about them.
Just one, right?
What did you do?
Bastards.
I'm watching Adam play. That happens to me. I start watching him and see the shinies when he's in a tunnel. Yeah.
I found a diamond. Let's see how many are in this ore. What do I have? Fortune 2 pickaxe.
Yeah, be safe.
We got
out
3.
there.
Sweet.
Don't get overheated. We got
Yeah, don't do that.
Adam has some shows coming up, right? With Eddie Narson's.
Yep. September 23rd and October 21st.
So if you're in the Chicago area during that time frame, give him a check out. And
Especially for the one in October, it's a Halloween show, and it's like actually at like a venue, like it's a bar, but they have a stage and fucking nice shit. And if you are in town or whatever, fucking let me know. Seriously, I'll put you on the guest list, and you'll not have to pay to get in.
that would be pretty cool.
Ooh, there's more diamonds over there.
Hi, Tim. Have a nice trip. See you when you get
Oh,
back.
dude.
Leave now.
Leave now.
I got
Wait a
plenty of
minute. It's
groceries for a
the
few
end of
months if you're
the
not
end,
here.
the end of September. that's maybe a little early.
I have plenty of groceries to last me months if you're not here.
Yeah, Stan, you are definitely
Oh shit!
I'll meet you in Nashville, Tim.
near Nashville. Oh, we going to the Grand Ole Opry? All right, let's go.
That's right, buddy. We're gonna do some line dancing.
Yeah.
God, please video that.
Oh, why Nashville?
Night, Stan.
Where else are you
Because
gonna
I'm
go line
heading
dancing?
Heading down.
Yeah, I know, but why did you choose Nashville?
Oh, I don't know. My brother wants to stop there.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that!
Yeah.
Look at that!
Oh,
look
40
at that.
Chevy.
So he's gonna take you to Nashville, Tim, so he can pawn you off on his brother. You caught that, right?
No.
Damn, I should go back to where that other one was. Fuck.
Oh wait, you're pawning your brother off on Tim. Okay.
These.
Okay.
Paul was just thinking margaritas. That's all he said.
Really?
No.
That's it.
Oh, there it is.
can't drink
margaritas
them.
and pina coladas, right?
Yeah, Kerplop are too freaking hot to drive anywhere right now.
You can't drink, Tim. No.
I don't have the link ready for you for your Spotify, but
Hey,
you can,
Kim.
for Adam's Spotify for the show. I mean for the band. But yeah, if you listen to it on the way in, that's their old band, Eddie and Adam's old band, which I thought was appropriate for tonight, anyways, because early April doesn't exist anymore technically.
There's my band.
And there it is. It gives them a few pennies every time you guys watch, listen to the music playlist. So it's a good playlist. My absolute favorite is the Born in the War. And I just that song I can listen to over and over again. So
Oh, awesome. Thanks, Cherokee.
yay, that makes me feel better.
Yeah, cool.
That's
Okay,
nice,
well, you're not
Kerplop.
going to Nashville, Tim, because I'm not dealing with that whole situation again, like the first trip to
Okay.
DC.
He'll be fine.
Oh,
He'll be
Dude, he was in the most god-awful hotel. There was like bullet holes in the elevator. The door had been kicked in so many times you could not open and close it properly.
adds character.
What was it?
There
A
was
Call of
shit
Duty
stains on
themed
the
hotel?
shower curtain.
Kid,
It was
you
what?
this shop
Shit
owner
stain.
put me up as it was a family member of his that had a way to get cheaper hotel room there. Well, I'm headed back from the White House. We're headed back, and we getting closer. And we had an Uber, and the Uber driver was really nice guy. We're having a good conversation, talking about the area and stuff like that. And the closer we got, he went really silent, looked kind of strange. I'm like, everything okay? Yeah, I just realized where we're going. Wait, what? He goes, yeah, we had an Uber driver stabbed and another one shot within the past 2 weeks over here in this area. So I get we're headed back and we're looking it up. And before we even got there, yeah, there was someone shot and killed the day before we showed up in the parking lot of my hotel.
Like by DC, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's like one of the worst parts of the country. Literally,
It was outside of DC.
surrounding outside of the
And
fucking capital. Like, yeah, it's terrible
Okay,
over there.
okay. So we
So
do that.
bad.
So we do that.
Never
We
fucking
check that out.
could.
And then now that we look that up, but this is we were going to go to the bar that was next to the thing, but we're talking. This is not a light neighborhood. There's not a single white person in this neighborhood, not one that we saw the entire time we were there.
Standing out
And
with a
then
sore thumb.
we realized he was wearing his Biggie shirt in there, and apparently
Oh, you might get respect for that.
it could go the other way too. So we get back to the hotel. We did meet some guy in the elevator who showed us his Canagars in the box and stuff. Pretty sure that guy was the guy next door because we had smoke rolling through. The double doors. While they had the double doors between rooms. Smoke was rolling through. We were getting high as fuck in that room. Started laughing so hard. I was on the phone with her.
Oh my God, Tim, don't be a pussy. You were getting high as fuck. Just say it.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
bet I
Tell
would
me.
be on a
No, you don't understand. So we're on the phone. He's laughing so hard. I'm laughing so hard. He fell down, and we're still laughing about it. And Cassie's the one
Okay.
trying to.
I'm on the phone with him and I hear a big thud and then a bunch of laughing. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What the hell? Because they're in this hotel room that I'm scared shitless that they're gonna die. 10 minutes of laughter later, they finally, oh, Chris fell over backwards in the chair. Is he okay? Oh, I didn't think to ask. Are you okay?
I don't know. Give me a second. That's exactly the answer. This is after we watched out the window, and Chris kept looking out the window, watching this guy. There's a guy outside doing drug deals in the parking lot. The cops had been by 3-4 times, but never caught him. He's still out there doing drug deals. And he keeps looking out, like, you're going to get him to come up here to this room. You've seen that door, how many times it's been kicked in. I don't want to take this chance. Get away from the window.
Just a normal day in my neighborhood.
Yeah, well, that's not my neighborhood. I wasn't very comfortable there. We got no sleep.
No thanks.
Yeah, that was the first DC rally. That was fun. Second time I had a nice B&B with Nick from Rescued E-Liquids. Some good food, good times. Hung out with everybody. Steel Valley Vapor. Will was there and everybody. We had a great time.
Witch down here. Lumi, there's a witch down here.
Fight bugs in my hood.
Just talking about this bitch earlier.
Matter of fact, yesterday was Steel Valley Vapor Will's birthday.
Yep. Happy birthday, Will.
Fuck this
And
hoe
Nick
up.
just headed back today from Steel Valley to California.
And
So-
he will be back on Thursday for the vlog.
Yep. So everybody, you have a great night. Thank you, Dave, Paul, Hippie, and Adam, and Lady Liberty for being on tonight. It was a lot of fun. Some great
Tim
recipes to
made
go
me.
over.
I was going to skip it.
I told you,
No,
I
you
didn't- it was
weren't.
up to you.
No, you weren't.
I was. I'm so tired and overheated. I just didn't feel good.
Thank you for the input on the real flavors, by the way, everybody. I do have a
Here she
list
comes.
now
She's
made,
coming to get me.
and I did make a list of, I got like 6 or 7 here, including the Mount and Pop's Butterfly Bait I got to try. So, yeah. Let's have a little fun and get some more mixes in for this
Oh,
weekend,
God.
even if you can't make
Sorry, I
it.
did not mean to yell in all y'all's ear, but that witch is fucking trying to kill me. Oh, she's poisoning me. I'm gonna die.
You like heat, Paul? Go to Arizona and then tell me.
Yes, kill them. Kill them.
Yeah,
first.
Duchess moved away from Arizona because of a reason.
I was in southern Arizona. I've never felt heat like that in my life.
If you do mix a
Crazy.
show, even if you can't make the show,
Yes!
just hashtag AAFL, and it will be looked over during the show and possibly mixed. If I can mix it quick, a few of these I'd like to, but I'm still dealing with the dual room because I haven't had time to fix everything. Get a leaky roof, yeah, it takes priority. So. Good night, everybody. Enjoy, and it's going to be early April again on the way out. Good night, everybody. Bye.
Bye.